This video is for educational purpose only. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is the use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed, nonprofit or educational. In other words, everything that we say is alleged. No ifs, ands, or buts, or suppose. Everything is alleged. It's the Paperwork Show, y'all, with Gene Deal. Yep.
I'd like to give a shout out to Paperwork and the Paperwork Party Network. I thank God for allowing me to come across his path and to become a part of the movement. Paperwork come with receipts, and he come with the paperwork. And I love Paperwork, and I love Paperwork Party. Gang, gang.
What's up, gang? This your boy, Ern Luke. Yeah, I'm rolling with the Paperwork Party. Paperwork Party come with that real shit, the facts. That's F-A-C-T-S, facts. Or F-A-X, facts. Gang, gang.
Yeah, I'm about to start the show.
Start the show then, Gene. People been waiting on you all day.
I'm just gonna wait till everybody come in.
Why you gotta wait, man? Just start the show. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, come one, come all. Yeah. They in here. Yo, Gene. I see y'all coming in. You got Dr. DeCosta. You got Pretty Gangster. The Deacon's daughter. Oh, they in here now. Lucky Lefty, Bigum. All your moderators. Christy O. Todd. Oh, they flooding in. The Train Master. I see him now.
Yeah, come and be a member, y'all. On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show. Gene be talking that real shit. Yo, we gotta go and see that.
Yeah, this J Prince fam, huh? What's going on? What's up with it, J Prince? Oh, sure. Alright, this Paperwork Party, man. I seen you was on my Instagram today. Paperwork Party, how long you? Paperwork Party, how long you?
The Gene Deal Show, Paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. It's getting looser and looser. Got some exclusive for looser. They on my Instagram, they mad cause Paperwork and Gene undercut, they gon' hate me. So get your membership, subscribe and hit the like button. Best content on YouTube, we ain't doing this shit for nothing. Come on. Cash App, PayPal, or hit the super chats, relax and tune in. We about to give you the
Yeah, come and be a member, y'all. On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. That's on that Gene Deal Show. Paperwork a producer. My boy Gene Deal, man. Paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. Paperwork the producer. Paperwork the producer. Paperwork the producer. That's on that Gene Deal Show. Lego. Yeah, yeah.
Gang, gang, gang. What's up with it? Paperwork party. Shout out to the paper clips. Shout out to all the bodyguards, man. If you're in the building, hit the like button, gang. The light should most definitely match the views. What's up with it? Let me know if you can hear me good, gang. I'm on my iPods real quick. I'm in an undisclosed location, but happy Father's Day to everybody. All right, shout out to the gang, man. Who in the building, man? Let me see who in the building. Let me see y'all shout out some hoods real quick. We waiting on Gene to get up. All right, Gene on his way right now. I'm gonna hold it down till he get here real quick. This is the paperwork party. Happy Father's Day. Let me see who in the building real quick. Let's crank it up real quick. I see Ace Town in the building. What's up with it, gang? Ace Town's in the building. Appreciate that. J. Rule say you hear me good. We good. Okay, let's go, gang. Let's get it in, man. Let's get it in. Let me see. Cincinnati's in the building. What's up? Missouri is going down. Atlanta, West Virginia. What's up, gang? Bay Area Cali's in the building, gang. St. Louis, Virginia, New Jersey. Let me see. New York City, Illinois. Oh, it's going on. I miss you too. Shout out to She Got Funk. Let me see. Leavenworth, Kansas, Statesboro, Georgia, Raleigh, Minnesota, Mississippi. What's up with it, man? Long Island, New York is in the building, gang. Oklahoma City, I see. Hold on, there go Dr. Charles. Oklahoma City, I got you, Dr. Charles. Texas, Fort Worth, Maryland's in the building. Fort Worth. They coming in fast, gang. We on two different channels. Let's get the likes up on both channels, gang. Atlanta's in the building. Tallahassee. I see them coming in. North Carolina. New Jersey's in the building. ATL, Tangela. Tangela Walker all the way from Moultrie, Georgia's in the building. Ohio. We hear you all the way from the Bay Area. Shout out to Misha, man. Appreciate you, Misha. Michigan, Washington, D.C., Cali, the Flintstones. What's up with it, Latasha? Running around barefooted. Make sure your feet look good, Miss Flintstone. All right, since you're running around with no shoes on, you must be on the beach, man. What's up with it, Latasha? Aiken, South Carolina, gang. Milwaukee's in the building, Delaware, Charlotte, North Carolina, Fayetteville, Naptown, D.C., Pennsylvania. What's up with it, Massachusetts? What's up with it, Tawanya, man? Appreciate the donation. Appreciate you supporting us tonight, man. We got a brand new member, Philly Field 714 is in the house, man. Appreciate you coming in. We love you on this channel. Appreciate you becoming the member. Shout out to Marlon Cosi, man. Much love to Unc Gene. Gene is late, but he's on the way. Appreciate you sliding in, man. Appreciate that donation. Marlon Cozy, Linda Lockerman, man. I miss you too, man. Shout out to Linda. I'm still on vacation. All right. Just tapping in real quick, man. Shout out to Linda, man. You know I love you, man. And Tawana is definitely and the building, gang is going down. We got another one, Lois in the house. What's up with it, Lois? Appreciate you coming in, donating to the paper reporter, aka the Gene Deal Show, on this beautiful, 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 beautiful day. All right, I would say I ain't gonna tell y'all what I want to say. Shout out to Lois, man. I love you, but I'm paraphrasing right now. It's definitely going down. It's good to hear you too. Shout out to Keisha Crumbs. Good to hear you too. Happy Father's Day to everybody in the crowd, gang. What's up with it? One joyful ladybug is in the building. LaDonna, man, appreciate that donation. LaDonna Easton and that. I'm on that Grey Goose. Do I know you? Do I know you? Come on, LaDonna. I'm drinking Grey Goose. I'm not going to even lie tonight, gang. I'm sipping Grey Goose, okay? I'm not going to even lie. I got a big ass cup in front of me, slushed out. Come on now, slushed out. I'm on that Grey Goose. Pensacola, Florida's in the house. What's up with it, Tawanya? Love you too, Linda. What's up, gang? I'm on that Grey Goose. Yeah, Reno, Nevada's in the building, man. We coming in, gang. We coming in. What's going down? Yeah, you look, trust me, whenever I leave, a lot of people go through paperwork withdrawals. The reason people go through paperwork withdrawals, because ever since season one, people know we got crack. All right, when you come to this channel, it's like being a crackhead. You can't leave. When you come get that paperwork, you cannot leave. It's like being a crackhead. Do not worry. You ain't the only one having withdrawals, all right? I'm praying for you, my sister. God bless you. God bless you, okay? Everybody having paperwork withdrawals, God bless you. If you are having paperwork withdrawals, God bless you. God bless you. All right, shout out to, let me see, Angels Around. Appreciate that donation. Angels Around. Appreciate you supporting the paperwork party tonight. It's definitely going down. Angels Around. Appreciate that. Yeah, Nori say facts. Come on now. Y'all know. Look, Lil Flip the one said we got crack on the channel. All right. Yeah. Look, if anybody missing the paperwork part and you fiending, do not worry. It is normal. Remember, that's why Lil Flip came on, and Lil Flip said it's like having crack. Lil Flip said, if you're on the Paperwork Party channel, you're a crackhead. Listen to Lil Flip. Listen to Lil Flip.
Listerine, they addicted to my music like nicotine. On the Paperwork Party, he said he got fiends. He call them crackheads. I know niggas that ain't got the keys to the car, but they can start it with a Fleshdine. I'm from H-Town, Blue Whip, Listerine. They addicted to my music like nicotine. On the Paperwork Party, he said he got fiends. He call them crackheads. I know niggas that ain't got the keys to the car, but they can start it with a Fleshdine. I'm from H-Town, Blue Whip, Listerine. They addicted to my music like nicotine.
Come on.
On the Paperwork Party, he said he got fiends. He call them crackheads. I know niggas that ain't got the keys to the car, but they can start it.
All right, gang. Y'all remember when Lil Flip came to the show? It's not the same without you. I miss you too, Lorraine. You know I'm coming back. I got about a couple of more weeks. About 2 more weeks and I'll be back. All right? About 2 more weeks and I'm coming back. Shout out to Lorraine, man. Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate the donation. Y'all remember Lil Flip came on here and said, we crackheads. He said, if you ever miss the Paperwork Party, you are fiending. Everybody's addicted. Shout out to Ursula. Now, guess what, gang? I got something for you. Everybody get your pipes together, all right? This is the 4th of July. I mean, my bad. This is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to everybody. Get your pipes together. I'm about to give you some crack. All right? I'm about to give you some crack. All right? If you want some crack, you are in the right place. Shout out to all my crackheads. Remember, Lil Flip say all y'all are crackheads and y'all fiends. He said, but the best content on YouTube is Paperwork Party. Everybody know that. Everybody know that the best content on YouTube is the Paperwork Party. All right. One reason me and Gene linked up because Gene got the best content on YouTube to me. Shit, I think I was telling Gene when I first met him that even though his content ain't really got too much going on, Gene can draw a crowd and do his thing. All right, so we linked up. The best content on YouTube is the Paperwork Party. All right, so shout out to the gang, man. Shout out to Honey J Baby. All right. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. I like Honey J Baby because she leave comments. She's a member of the Paperwork Party and she be watching those videos. All right. She definitely leave a lot of comments. Appreciate Honey J Baby coming in. Honey J, I'm sipping on Grey Goose tonight. I got a blunt, but I'm definitely sipping Grey Goose. So if y'all heard me take a sip, it's Grey Goose. All right, mixed with a little something, something. Shout out to Beverly. We about to get to it, gang. I miss you too, Indigenous child. I miss you so much. It's going down. Now, gang, yeah, I know my Cash App isn't accepting payments right now, gang. Cash App is tripping. So remember, gang, you have to let me put it in the what's the name. If you want to support the Paperwork Party, it's pinned up to the top on the Paperwork Party page, gang. We are accepting on the Paperwork Party right now. We are accepting Apple Pay. All right, because the Cash App tripping, man. So if you want to donate to the Paperwork Party, you can put your URL, you can put your phone to the screen as a URL. That's Apple Pay. Or you can look in the comments. I just put it in. All right. So appreciate that, Kia. All right. And it's a lot of people that was donating to the Apple Pay as well since I've been on vacation. I'm gonna shout y'all out too. All right. I'm gonna shout you out if you have been donating since we've been on vacation. Because you know, we gotta go on vacation. We got real content. We don't go steal content. You can go 7 days a week stealing content. You can only go 3 days a week with genuine content and genuine research. Shout out to everybody, man. I miss everybody in this crowd. Appreciate you supporting this channel, man. I appreciate you supporting the channel. All right. Now watch this, game. We about to get to it. My boy Gene about to come up. Now, a lot of people online. Now, before we get to it, let me make this official. All right, let me make this official. I've already made it. Let me make it official again. All right, gang. Quiet Storm is no longer in the Angie Stone sector. Let me make it official. When I first went on vacation, I told y'all I'm going on vacation. I'm leaving the whole Angie Stone sector to a SA. All right, all of those stealing my content, undermining what's going on, stealing my people, buying bots. You see what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to hear that shit, and I'm trying to stay out of it. I don't want no beef with Quiet Storm. It's just you nicely got kicked the hell up out the Angie Stone sector. All right, so bye-bye. Bye-bye. I left you the Angie Stone sector for 12 days, and you ain't did shit. That should prove to the whole world that you was stealing my content and piggybacking everything I was saying. I told y'all he wasn't gonna be able to hold it up. I told y'all, as soon as I go on vacation, he was gonna fold up like a little bitch, and he was not gonna be able to hold up the sector. All right, so shout out to Auntie Mickey and shout out to Stone Paxton for keeping the sector alive until I get back. Cause I'm coming back, gang. All right, so Quiet Storm, you are no longer in the sector, my nigga. Bye bye. And as a matter of fact, when I come back, Stone, don't start going back live. Don't you pretty much out of there, my nigga. You pretty much out of there, my nigga. You out of there. You gone. All right, you out of there, buddy. All right, you can't do shit, bro. You could have proved me wrong. Gene on the way. Shout out to Asthma, man. Appreciate that, Asthma. Hey, you in good hands with me, Asthma. Gene on the way. Gene left you in good hands with me. All right, shout out to Asthma. All right, so you out of there, Quiet. Get your ass up out of there, man. I ain't got nothing to say to you, my nigga. I ain't beefing with you, my nigga, but you gone, bro. You gone. People, if you really want to prove to people that you was for Angie Stone when I left 12 days ago, you had the whole sector to yourself to prove to people that you was for Angie Stone. You just proved to people that you was not for Angie, that you was this little confidential informant running around gathering information on Paper Party. All right, so get the fuck up out of here, my nigga. You gone, bro. Chill out, bro. You out of here, bro. Don't say shit else about Angie Stone. All right, stop harassing her daughter too. Stop. Look, as much as me and Diamond get into it, Diamond, I want you to understand I love you. I want you to get justice. All right, but don't let Quiet Storm. You see what he did to Auntie Mickey. All right. Don't look, Diamond, if you're gonna be his comeback, you're gonna be in a world of trouble, little mama. If you Quiet Storm comeback, because he may want to do a comeback. Nigga, you out of there, nigga. You out of there, nigga. I nicely kicked you out the sector, nigga. All right, we don't want to deal with you, bro. We trying to solve these murders. Tonight we're gonna be talking about Kim Porter. I'm dropping the autopsy for Kim Porter. I'm dropping the autopsy for Whitney Houston and shit. Come on, man. We not dealing with that. All right, you know what we deal with, man. So look, you out the sector. All right, get your ass on. All right, shout out to Matt Too Smooth. Diamond better think twice. Come on, Matt Too Smooth. We are 102 days after the death of Angie. All right, if you're down with the paperwork party, can you please flood the crowd with 102 days? We about to get to it, gang. We got a triple tonight. We got Angie Stone, we got Whitney Houston, and we got Kim Porter tonight. We just gonna do a little bit of something. We're not gonna hold you long, gang. All right, so get the likes up if you're in the building. Also put 102 days in the crowd. All right, we are 102 days after the death of Angie Stone. We are 102 days after the death of Angie Stone. Shout out to everybody in the crowd, man. Appreciate y'all coming in, man. Appreciate everybody on the Gene Deal channel, everybody on the Paper Party channel. We on two different channels tonight. If you watching both channels, hit the like on both channels. Let's get the likes up, gang. I got some content to drop. Let's get the likes up. We're 102 days. Now, didn't I tell y'all them 100 days are going to come quick? I said, y'all, before you know it, it's going to be 100 days. Before you know it, Angie will be dead 100 days. Whitney Houston been dead 13 years. Come on, gang. I told y'all that 100 days was going to come quick. I told y'all. It's 100 days, gang. Angie been gone 100 days. All right? Angie been gone 100 days. Shout out to Angie, man. So with it, Jay. Shout out to my boy Jay. Everybody say what's up to Jay, man. We in the building. What's up, boy?
What's going on, man?
Chilling on it, man. It's good to hear from you, man. I ain't seen you in a minute, Jay.
Yeah, man, you on vacay or whatever and all that, you know what I'm saying? And you're missing all this Diddy content. You're missing all this. You stopped doing the Angie content because you was on vacation. So what we doing, bro?
Let me tell you something. Don't be coming here scolding me. You scolding. Don't be scolding me. Let me tell you something.
Scolding you, bro. You know,
I'm
like
arrested.
all the people out here, I miss you, bro. But you know, when you're rich, you can go on vacation 10 times a year.
Nah. Look, watch this, Gene. Remember, I've been going strong since January, right? So I did 6 months straight. I'm gonna take a nice little 3 weeks to 4 weeks, and I'm gonna be back for another 6 months. All right, so I'm gonna be online the whole time.
So what's okay? So you on vacation because you want to just be
Because
on vacation right now?
no, I'm on vacation because I'm tired, nigga. You sleep on. You the one go to sleep on these lives, nigga. I ain't got
Nigga,
no
listen
sleep.
here. Listen here, man. I keep it funky. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a job. This a hobby.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's a hobby. If I can't have fun when I come here, what's the use of having coming here? That's
But
what I
look,
believe in.
Gene, hold on, Gene. What if y'all really want to know who got a vacation for y'all? Gene said some shit about going to Aruba. I Gene, remember that? Remember the Aruba
Okay,
conversation you
and then
had, Gene?
that tornado hit my house and I couldn't go on my trip. I haven't been on a trip yet.
But
You know what
watch
I'm saying?
this. When you said Aruba, nigga, you triggered something on me, nigga. And I started making plans, nigga. So I was like, hell no.
Oh, whoa, hold up. No Diddy, nigga. Triggered you?
No, dude. No, I was like, okay, so you going to Aruba? Okay, got you, Gene.
Yeah,
Got you.
yeah,
You
man.
going
But
to Aruba?
I'm
Got you.
glad you did come back here tonight, man. I know we're gonna get into something real good for the people. I know it's all about trying to let people know about the Kim Porter, Angie, stuff like that. Yeah, Angie, she's been dead 100 some days. I don't think she's gonna wake up no time. Jesus took only 3 days, so I know she
Nah,
ain't coming back or
nah,
nothing like
Angie
that.
gone, man. Angie is not coming
No,
back.
nothing
She is
like that.
gone.
You know what I'm saying? So, because once we leave here, we gone. We ain't like a. Damn, let me put my seatbelt on, man. We ain't
But
like
I'm a,
Jesus. We ain't
but,
like we coming
but
back
watch
again.
this. Watch this, Gene. One reason I'm here today is because a lot of people are bringing up the Whitney Houston shit. But people
Okay.
didn't know that we was the ones sending the information in, getting the case reopened. I just wanted to reiterate that if a lot of people think, oh, the Whitney Houston about to be reopened, we are the reason that it's about to be reopened or that it is reopened, just to let y'all know. So that's one reason I'm back, bro. And I want to let them know who was the real killer of Kim Porter. People need to know.
Right. Allegedly.
Allegedly. People need to know who allegedly killed Kim Porter. So, gang, watch this. Gene is going to be co-hosting today. I'm gonna go ahead and produce the show, but Gene gonna co-host. I'm gonna break down the Kim Porter murder. I'm gonna let y'all hear the phone call with me and Kim Porter's father. I'm gonna let y'all hear the phone call between me and the fire department on the 911 call that Kim made. Y'all finna know tonight who killed Kim before you leave. All right, so tonight is gonna be all about Kim Porter. Now I may show y'all. Matter of fact, I will show y'all the autopsy of Whitney Houston because we the one that broke it. That Whitney Houston nose got broke. And also, I'm gonna show y'all Ray J has been coming out to the paperwork party. Now I'm gonna tell you something, Ray J. Fight go with it. Hey, my nigga, fight go with it, bro. I told you a long time ago, fight go with it, bro. So don't be coming after me now with that bullshit because they knocking on your door. When you kill Whitney Houston, when you
Allegedly.
allegedly, hey, y'all
Hey.
did know allegedly.
Yeah, but hold up. I know the people are ready for this. Ready to hear you, and it is though Father's Day weekend, and
Yeah,
those who are fathers like myself and wasn't just a sperm donor, because there's a big difference of being a father, a daddy, and is a big difference from that being a sperm donor. A father is the one who helped with, get the children here, but a daddy is the person who is more so bigger than a father, is the one who take care of the child. If you are
facts.
a daddy out there and you've been taking care of your kids and doing what you're supposed to do in your kid's life, I and the paperwork party the Gene Deal Show and the paperwork party want to send y'all a shout out for being real men.
Facts,
A
facts,
real man don't determine how they take care of a child based on the mother of the child. A real man take care of the child because the child is in need to be taken care of, no matter what the circumstances is, if ands or buts are supposed, or whatever kind of relationship you have with that woman. A real man makes sure that something that he participated uh, in this world get taken care of. You understand? So
facts.
shout out to those brothers who are real men, has been daddies in their kids' life.
Also, shout out to the women who have played both roles. It's a lot of women in the crowd right now. Well, let me be quiet on that one. Dun,
No,
dun,
no,
dun,
no.
dun, dun,
You
dun,
my
dun,
brother.
dun.
I just don't want you to get in no trouble, man, because for the simple reason is a woman can't be a father. A woman can only be a strong ass mother and do what she's supposed to do. You know, when she know her kids, she can't play both roles. You
Okay.
understand?
All
If
right.
she is, she might be something like you. She might be on the rainbow. We might be looking at her on the Rainbow Coalition Club or something like that. Who's trying to
Gene,
play both? Who's trying to
Gene,
play? Nah, bro. You know, I hate
allegedly,
when people say that. She is I was a mother and I was a father. No, you was just a strong
allegedly,
ass mother. You was just a strong ass mother that gave your child what they needed. You understand? You wasn't no mother and no father.
allegedly,
Allegedly.
allegedly. All right, so shout out to Gene. Gene just got to getting on my ass. If y'all didn't
Whoa,
catch that,
whoa,
no
whoa,
Diddy,
bruh. No
no
Diddy up in
Diddy,
here tonight, man. Let's
no
get back to the
Diddy,
program.
bro, no
Let's get
Diddy.
to the program.
Okay, let me see how I'm gonna say it. Gene just got through beat me up.
Whoa, no Diddy, bruh.
Oh my
Bruh.
God.
What about like this? Gene just got through informing me that a woman can only be a strong mother. She can't be a mother and a father.
Gotcha. Okay, so no Diddy on that. Whatever he just said, no Diddy, y'all. Whatever Gene said, no Diddy.
Go ahead, do your thing, bruh.
It's
We
going
here.
down.
All right.
All right, guys, it's going. And I'm on that Grey Goose tonight, just to let y'all know. Well,
Oh my God.
for 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 all y'all, I'm on Grey Goose, but I'm good, y'all. I'm good. Look, I'm good. I'm good. Now, let me go ahead and introduce myself to y'all. Okay.
Let me reintroduce myself. My name is H to the
I'm
O.
on vacation. That's introducing myself. Now, first of all, gang, I'm gonna let y'all hear this real quick. We gonna touch on this real quick.
And that's what
Ray
makes us
J got a
friends.
message paperwork party, gang.
I know, because I know Zed, your name is the worst name I've ever heard. Honestly, it's horrible. Nobody would know how to say it, but I'm not dissing you, but you can suck everybody's dick but mine, okay? Zendaya, with all the extra shit on it, all right? I'm sorry. Yeah, good. I hope you did paperwork, and I hope you told him to suck a fat dick too. Both of you guys suck a dick together, just not mine.
Now,
All
gang,
right?
listen
I'm
to
sorry.
this.
Yeah, good. I hope you did paperwork, and I hope you told him to suck a fat dick too. Both of you guys suck a dick together, just
Now, the reason Ray J is going off on me, gang, is because the feds have been asking him questions. What I said was I spoke to Whitney Houston's brother, which everybody know I spoke to Whitney Houston's brother. Ray J know I spoke to Whitney Houston's brother. Now, Ray J, like I told you, my nigga, fight go with it, bro. You can talk all that shit on your lives about me. Here go another one you talking shit. Hold on, here go the other one.
the goal is to never be attractive again, right? My favorite food, dirty twat. Dirty twat in a blunt. Dirty twat in a blunt. Thanks, Sam. Paperwork, eat a fat dick. Paperwork, eat a fat dick. Paperwork, eat a fat dick.
Now, I'm gonna tell you something, Ray J. Whenever I see you, if you look, let me explain something to you. If you ever meet me, my nigga, you ain't gonna have that same energy. Period. All right. When you meet me, Ray J, you're not gonna have that same energy. The reason you mad because they are questioning you right now, bro. Everybody knows you had something to do with Whitney Houston. As a matter of fact, Brandy knows what's on the letter. She told you what was on the letter that Whitney gave you right before y'all killed Whitney Houston. Another reason Ray J is mad at me, gang. Let me tell y'all why Ray J is online to my
Allegedly.
allegedly. Ray J's online to my paperwork party, eat a dick. Paperwork party, da 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 da. Let me tell y'all why Ray J mad, gang. If you look at the autopsy I dropped on Whitney Houston, nobody know Whitney Houston nose was broke. Nobody knew Whitney Houston had a broke nose until we broke on the paperwork party that they broke the woman's nose and yanked the weave out her head. That was you, Ray J. That was you. Yeah.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly. And that's why I turned that shit over. Not only was you Whitney Houston's drug dealer, you broke the woman's nose before y'all threw her in the bathtub. You and Raffles. Okay? So if you are a member of the paperwork party, you already know that Ray J broke Whitney Houston's nose. That's why Ray J coming out the paperwork party. But Ray J, you can say whatever you want to online about the paperwork party. Whenever you see me in person, please have that same energy. All right, because you will be running into me here pretty soon. You just don't know it. All right, so when you see me have that same energy. Now, gang, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna get off of Whitney Houston. We finna get on Kim Porter. But I wanted the world to know the reason that Ray J says fuck paperwork party is because last year we broke to the world that Whitney Houston had a broke nose, and Ray J was the one that broke Whitney's nose. Nobody knew Whitney had a broke nose until we dropped the autopsy on Whitney Houston. So shout out to Whitney, man. Whitney may be getting justice here pretty soon. The heat is on Ray J, and Ray J is definitely saying fuck paperwork party. And guess what, Ray J? Fuck you. All right, allegedly. All right, because I'm pretty sure you don't want my smoke. I know you don't want my smoke. As a matter of fact, Ray J, I already know what happened to Quentin Tarver. I have the video of him dying on the freeway. I have all the body cams of Quentin Tarver on the freeway. We will be talking about Quentin here in a little bit, Ray J. All right, I took his mom out to dinner a couple of months ago. Me and his mom real cool. Me and Quinn was real cool. I know for a fact that y'all had something to do with killing Quentin Tarver, allegedly, Ray J. So if you think we just gonna stop with Whitney Houston, Ray J, we gonna go to Quentin Tarver too. Why did y'all silence Quentin? I got the video of him dying on the freeway. I've been had it for 2 years now. All right, so you don't want to deal with me, Ray J. I'm the wrong one. As a matter of fact, you better ask Whitney Houston brother who I really am. All right, and he'll let you know. And justice for Whitney Houston and justice for Bobby Christina. We know who killed Bobby Christina as well. All right, gang. So let's get to it now. Watch this game. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. Let me see if I got it uploaded. Shout out to everybody coming in today with the paperwork party and the Gene Deal show. Let me get to it.
Hey,
I
yo,
am. Go ahead. You got the flow.
before you go on there, I'm not familiar with Quentin Tarver, that case and nothing like that. But I want to say the case that's coming up that's been in the news that I'm waiting on you to come up. You know, I'm waiting for you to come up to New York so we could take that beautiful young lady out to dinner. Next week I'll be back at the courts. I had my anniversary Memorial Day cookout
Okay.
yesterday. You know what I'm saying? It was a good showing and everything like that. But they bringing in, and I had said this, and it was just common knowledge. They bringing in that white dude to testify against Puff. There was this drug mule that they caught at the airport the same day. You understand? So that's going to be
Facts.
big in the news next week. Real big. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be in the courts to see that. So all you old fake gangsters that you always want to do pranksters and say all that shit like that, you know, I'll be right down there. I'll
Oh
be
yeah,
back.
and that's
Don't
another
think,
thing
don't think,
too.
don't think
Yo,
that I wasn't, because I had my Memorial Day thing, that I was done because you ain't see me. I'll be back down there. All right, but go
nah,
ahead, bro.
and I'm gonna be down there with you too. Shout out to Auntie Mickey, man. Appreciate you, Auntie Mickey, holding down the Angie Stone sector while I was gone in the Angie Stone sector. As a matter of fact, gang, appreciate Gene for bringing it up because I will be in New York. Anybody wanna deal with paperwork party, man? Holler at me when I get to New York, man, for real. All right, because y'all really be knowing where I be. Y'all be acting like y'all don't know where I be. All right, so y'all know where I be, man. Chill out with all that, man. You too, Ray J. Chill out, man. Like I told y'all, gang. All these people gonna start servicing trying to come out to the paperwork party because we got all the paperwork and receipts. And I'm telling you, every paperwork and receipt is well guarded when it's with me. All right, so you gotta go through me. And I now one of y'all want to go through me. All right, shout out to Long Gone, man. Appreciate the donation. Ray J thinking about Big D, just like I know, man. He look, it's going down, Long Gone. We got it. We got this. Appreciate the donation. Appreciate Long Gone in the house, man. Appreciate you supporting me tonight. It's definitely going down. All right, gang. So look, you coming through? Well, come on through. Shit, if you want to come holler at Paper Party, come on through. Y'all gonna see me. Y'all gonna look. If you don't see me when I'm in New York, you're gonna smell me. All right, you gonna smell me. Either way it go, when you smell that cologne coming from around that corner, just go ahead and follow the smell. That's paperwork. All right, y'all gonna smell me. All right, so look, gang. Now that's Whitney Houston. Shout out to Whitney Houston. We gonna in season 7, gang. When I come back, we gonna jump into the Whitney Houston, and I'm gonna show y'all how Ray J, Brandy, and Monica was some of the masterminds that took care of Whitney Houston. I will not open up the members only. We're gonna start new content. If you're a member and you watching Whitney Houston, cool. All right, but I cannot open up members only for people that's not a member. Can't do that. But I will bring more receipts, and I'll bring those receipts when I come back out of vacation. So we will be going back into Whitney Houston as well as Kim Porter. Now, shout out to Stone Paxton. Let me show y'all this real quick, gang, before we get to it. Remember, gang, I left the Angie Stone sector to a person that so-called thought he knew what he was gonna do with the sector. All right, and I was letting y'all know that he was a plant all along. All right, so shout out to the game, man. Now, another thing, gang, that came up today when it comes to the Angie Stone sector. All right. Paxton wants to give those recordings over. Now, remember, gang, I've been on vacation. We did 90 days straight. We're 102 days in with the Angie Stone murder. We know exactly who killed Angie Stone, allegedly. All right. And now we have cleared Stone Paxton and his crew because Angie hired them. You see what I'm saying? And we already know who's involved with the death of Angie Stone. So let me let y'all hear Angie. Let me let y'all hear Stone talk real quick, gang. My question is, should Stone Paxton release the Angie Stone recording to the paperwork party? Let's see, gang. Let's see.
I'm just saying, be a part of the solution and not the problem. Ain't nobody putting, I'm gonna be honest now, and this is no disrespect to nobody. On YouTube right now, I pop in and out of the Angie Stone sector because I'm busy doing other stuff, and I still have a lot of stuff I can share, but I'm waiting for the right time. And I might even share some of that stuff with Paperwork Party. There's 2 people I probably would share it with, maybe 3. But Paperwork Party and Tough News, I got exclusive stuff that I haven't even shared yet that I'm gonna drop, and I might not drop it on my YouTube channel. I might just give it to Paperwork Party TV. I might just give it to Tough News. You feel what I'm saying? A Joyful Ladybug, you guys give hands to Joyful Ladybug for becoming a member. The membership hands, y'all give her some hands, you guys. Thank you for becoming a member. Joyful Ladybug, I appreciate you. There's so much more with the Angie Stone section. So let me get back to what I was saying. So I'm gonna be transparent with you guys. I'm gonna give credit to somebody on here a couple cats who have really been working to keep this Angie Stone sector popping. I'm in and out. I was living with the Angie Stone thing in real life. So I'm in and out. But I appreciate Paperwork Party TV. Ain't nobody busting their ass as hard as he has with this Angie Stone stuff. Okay? I mean, there was Quiet Storm was, but and Auntie Mickey, I'm gonna give Auntie Mickey her credit too. She's doing a great job too. But Paperwork Party has been steady on it and has not stopped.
Pause.
He hasn't stopped. Now, I know a lot of people don't like some of the stuff he does. I don't either. But you got to agree to disagree. He's been on top of shit.
Pause.
Shout out to Stone Paxton. What's up with it? What's up, James?
Nah, he just said, you know, you've been on top of it. I said pause. Then he just said he had a lot of pauses in this conversation. It was just
Okay.
funny.
That's my boy. Nah, hey, cause he reading the comment. It's a lot of people in this crowd. He reading them comments. All right, gang. So watch this game. Shout out to my boy Stone Paxton, man. Stone Paxton, you see what I'm saying? It's part of the Angie Stone sector. We broke the case with the Angie Stone. Now we can seal the deal, gang. If you in the crowd right now Who thinks that Stone Paxton should release the Angie Stone recordings to the paperwork party? Because y'all already know what we gonna do. We gonna scrutinize it. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure that everything in those Angie Stone recordings are listened to accordingly. And we're gonna do our due diligence. All right. Sheila said definitely. Shout out to Sheila, man. LaWanda said, I do. I do. Okay. So Stone Paxton, if you're listening right now, my crowd, along with Gene Deal's crowd, we would love for you to give us those recordings of Angie Stone. All right, because when I come back on season 7, I'm gonna be doing Angie Stone updates. I'm gonna be doing Whitney Houston updates, and I'm gonna be doing Kim Porter updates, and I'm gonna be traveling and flying everywhere. All right, so look at the crowd, Stone. The crowd said that you need to release those recordings to the paperwork party. All right, shout out to Stone Paxton, man. We love you on this channel. Appreciate Stone Paxton. Be sure to and those recordings are in good hands with the paperwork party. So shout out to Stone is definitely going down. All right, guys. So we about to get to it. Another thing too I wanted to show y'all. We about to get to Kim Porter, but Usher. Usher. Usher, Usher, Usher. Now, gang, this is Usher and Diddy at Kim Porter's funeral. Look at Usher. Got on our green, gang. Got on our green. If you've seen the paperwork party, you know why he has a green coat on at the Kim Porter's funeral. We're gonna get into that right now. We about to break it down, gang. But look at Usher. Usher is at Kim Porter's funeral with Diddy. Same time, Usher pop up when it's only 62, 66 people in the stories, gang. Everybody wave at Usher, man. Usher is definitely in the crowd. All right, now look, Usher, I'm not coming after you, Usher. I know you be popping up on my Instagram. I know you watch my content. I know you be in my stories. I'm not coming after you, Usher. All right. But guess what? You know what's going on with Diddy. Usher, if you do not give up Diddy, I'm gonna be on your ass. Everywhere gonna
Whoa,
come after you.
ho, ho, ho. Pause.
No,
Pause.
no, no, Diddy, no Diddy,
All right, go ahead.
no Diddy. Shout out to Gene, man. Gene is big. All right, so hey, everybody look at Usher, man. Usher's scared because paperwork party is definitely on top. Now, everybody's saying, why is Usher in paperwork parties? Yeah, he got to give it up. He got to give it up because Usher knows everything that went on. It's going down, man. Shout out to Chris Clarkson, man. You know I'm on the roll. It's going down. Now, watch this, Usher. You pop up in my stories only when I'm talking about Kim Porter. Every time I do a story on Kim Porter, these are my confessions. These are my confessions. Nigga, stop confessing. Nigga, stay the fuck out of my motherfucker. Look, Usher, stay off my page. Stop confessing. If you want to tell the world how Diddy got you when you was 12 years old, tell the world. Stop coming in
Allegedly.
my stories, allegedly. All right? If you want to confess, holler at me, Usher. All right? Don't be trying to creep. Every time I say something about Kim Porter, here come Usher. These are my confessions. Everything. These are my confessions. Look at Gene. Gene trying not to laugh, y'all.
Man,
These
oh
are my
man.
confessions. Yeah, he confessing, y'all. Chill out, Usher. All right? You been in my stories. Chill out. You are confessing. Every time I see Usher pop up in my stories, you confessing. And all my stories got 500, like 500, 600 people watch my stories. You be the first 66.
Mhm.
Only 66 people seeing my story, Usher right there. So chill out, Usher, man. Chill out with all that confessing and shit. These are my confessions. Usher confessing, y'all. What other person confessing? Stevie J. Stevie J. Stay out of my stories. We know that you helped clean up the murder for Kim Porter. Chill out, Stevie J.
Allegedly.
We allegedly. Chill out. Look, Stevie J, I already told you fight go with it. I remember when I was on the phone with Montel Jordan's wife. Montel didn't want to call me back because y'all related. Nobody knew that Stevie J was related to Montel Jordan. That's why his name is Stephen Jordan. Remember that Montel Jordan did a song with Quindon right before he died, never was released. Quindon died on the freeway. Come on, Stevie. You don't think that I know that you chilling with Ray J and all y'all got something to do with Quindon dying, allegedly? And now you got something to do with Tim Porter? Chill out, Stevie. You don't want this drama over here, man. You don't want this drama. And you know what? You came after my boy Gene. Same energy when I see you, Stevie. I want that same energy when you run into paperwork. All right? When you run into paperwork party, give me that same energy. When you try to drag my boy Gene across this internet, you look, give me that same energy. Get off of my stories, stay out of my chats, and give me that energy, boy. Come on, man. Come on. I got Stevie J, I got Usher, I got all these crazy people that's trying to intimidate the paperwork party, but I'm on your ass. All right, Stevie? You said you wanted to fight 50 Cent. Yeah, chill out. 50 will knock you out. But you don't want this drama. Come on, Stevie. And you got my number too, Stevie. But you just changed your number when I called you. And come on, man, you can get my number from Montel Jordan. All right? This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Come on, come on. This is how we do it. This is how we do it.
This is how we do it. It's Sunday night.
It's Saturday night.
Show. And Gene feeling all right.
And I feel, come on, Gene. Hey, break it to us, Gene. The party's here on the west side. And I sip up my party and I throw it up. I grab the keys to my
paperwork party and Gene throwing it up.
Man, it's all because this is. Now watch this, gang. Let me tell y'all some real shit. Shout out to the game, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you don't know who paperwork party is, you about to learn here in a little bit. If you are new to the game and you've never heard of the paperwork party, you about to learn. Now, somebody put on the screen. Look what they put on the screen, gang. I want everybody to look at this screen real quick. Somebody put on the screen the Raz B and Quinn videos are still on YouTube. Ray J came up. Now, watch this. I just showed y'all Ray J saying, fuck the paperwork party. I never thought I was going to show y'all this. Come on, gang. Everybody in the crowd, look at my stories. When I put up Quindon Tarver was murdered, the first people to pop in my stories was Raz B. And what's this up? Marquez, Marcus Houston. Come on, Raz B and Marcus Houston. The paperwork party is back. We already know who killed Quindon Tarver. Come on, Raz B. You got my cell number. You better call me because once we get justice for Kim Porter, I'm coming after Raz B and I'm coming after Marcus Houston. You better get ready. You better get ready. I got secret recordings that I'm going to release too. Y'all better get ready. Quindon left me so much stuff. I got so many recordings from Quindon that he left me. Quindon's mom turned over a lot of stuff to me. Okay, Raz B? I know you creeping, bruh. Raz B creeping and Marcus Houston creeping. Both of them had something to do with killing Quindon Tarver. Okay, gang? I'm not playing, gang. Everybody that I say is involved with the murders, they always show up in my stories. I always see them showing up. Hey, Raz B, we ain't forgot about you, bruh. We ain't forgot about you. All right, shout out to Mari. Roger needs to go home. Shout out to Mari Martez in the house. Appreciate that donation, Mari Martez. Appreciate you supporting the paperwork party, the Gene Deal show tonight. We just dropped on some receipts right now, gang. I don't want nobody to think that Raz B and Marcus Houston gonna get away with killing Quindon Tarver. Y'all not getting away with that. I got the video. I know exactly who killed Quindon. All right, I got the video. I got the video of him down on the freeway. All right. Yeah, that's Marcus Houston. What you mean, Chantel? Go look at his. Hey, Chantel, come on, Chantel. Hey, look, watch this, Chantel. That's Rasby and Marcus Houston on my story page back to back. That mean that they was on the phone together when both of them looked at my story. They looked at my story together. Stop the Chantel, man. Come on, man. They know paperwork on that ass, man. Allegedly. Yeah, it's too much. Come on, Chris. I'm back. I'm only back for a couple hours, Chris. Chris says it's too much. Well, you better put your seatbelt on because we ain't even got started yet. So shout out to the game, man. So shout out to look, I'm not playing with none of y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, and I want all the smoke. If you got smoke for paperwork party, I want all the smoke. Come on with it, man. Give me your best shot. Because y'all killed some real credible people. Matter of fact, y'all should have never killed them to begin with. All right, now let's get to Cam Porter. So shout out to the game. So gang, now watch this game. I broke a long time ago on my show. I broke a long time ago that Kim Porter was murdered allegedly by her niece, whoever, goddaughter, whatever you want to call her. I broke that allegedly. Now, a lot of people say paper party. How did you know that Kim Porter was killed by Ashley Austin? That's Dallas Austin's daughter. How did you know that? Because I had a phone call with her father. Her father let me know what's going on. All right, gang, I'm finna let y'all hear a phone call with me and Kim Porter's father. All right? He's finna spill the beans. Let me mute Gene real quick. I think Gene cooking up something special. Shout out to Gene, man. Gene is cooking with Gene. Y'all heard the dishes clacking. Y'all heard Gene dishes clacking. We just muted him, man. We love Gene. Shout out to Gene. All right, gang. We about to hear the phone call between Paper Party and Kim Porter's father. I'm finna break it down real quick, gang. Kim Porter was murdered. It was 3 women in the house that had something to do with the murder of Kim Porter. I'm about to drop all 3 names tonight. I already dropped them. I'm gonna drop them again. All right, and then we're gonna scrutinize, gang. All right, now watch this, gang. Let's get to it.
Might help you.
Okay.
The guy that called me and told me she had passed because he was walking in the neighborhood.
Okay.
And he was like on the scene before anybody.
All right. And
Do you know Cheryl Fox?
Cheryl Fox?
Mm-hmm.
No, sir.
Well, she was the one running down the street asking for help.
Okay, so Cheryl Fox, was she living there with her?
Yes.
Okay, you just answered a big question because another thing I wanted to know was who was the live-in roommate. In the autopsy, it said that it was a live-in roommate and a goddaughter that had been there for 2 days. So the goddaughter came in, I believe, on November the 13th, and she passed away November the 15th. But they had a live-in roommate that had 2 daughters.
No, live-in roommate. The live-in roommate has a daughter.
Okay.
And a son.
Okay.
That's Cheryl Fox. You can look her up on the internet. She's a photographer.
Okay, so Cheryl Fox was living with Kim at the time.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, you just answered a big question. And also, the goddaughter that was in the bed is Ashley.
Ashley
Austin. Gotcha. Nah, you just helped me out a lot because those are 2 names that we did not know existed. So let me look at the other pieces we have and see if I can fit those in the equation. And I'm gonna have my team do a deep search on Ashley Austin and what was the other one name?
Cheryl Fox.
Cheryl Fox. Gotcha. Ashley Austin and Cheryl Fox. All right, that's what's up. Appreciate that so much, Mr. Porter.
All right. Well, you take it easy, and I'm gonna try to get this to sleep.
All right, get you some sleep and call me whenever you feel like talking, whenever you need me.
All right, then.
All right, take it easy.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, gang. Shout out to Kim Porter's father. If you don't understand, gang, we had a conversation with Kim Porter's father last year. He talked to the paperwork party. Kim Porter's father told the paperwork party that Cheryl Fox was in the house when Kim died. Kim Porter's father told the paperwork party that Ashley Austin was in bed with Kim when Kim died. Now watch this game. Nobody knew it. Nobody knew these names. All right. So if anybody has to get credit for dropping the name Ashley Austin and Cheryl Fox, it's the paperwork party. We dropped these names a long time ago. If you want to solve the murder of Kim Porter, you have to start with Ashley Austin. As a matter of fact, let me let you hear Kim Porter's father said one more time, gang. And I'm finna let y'all know who Cheryl Fox is. I'm finna break it down,
Yeah.
gang.
Might help you.
Okay.
The guy that called me and told me she had passed because he was walking in the neighborhood.
Okay.
And he was like on the scene before anybody.
All right. And
Do you know Cheryl Fox?
Cheryl Fox?
Mm-hmm.
No, sir.
Well, she was the one running down the street asking for help.
Okay, so Cheryl Fox, was she living there with her?
Yes.
Okay, you just answered a big question, because another thing I wanted to know was who was the live-in roommate. In the autopsy, it said that it was a live-in roommate and a goddaughter that had been there for 2 days. So the goddaughter came in, I believe, on November the 13th, and she passed away November the 15th. But they had a live-in roommate that had 2 daughters.
No, live-in roommate. The live-in roommate has a daughter.
Okay.
And a son.
Okay.
That's Cheryl Fox. You can look her up on the internet. She's a photographer.
Okay, so Cheryl Fox was living with Kim at the time.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, you just answered a big question. And also, the goddaughter that was in the bed is Ashley.
Ashley
Austin. Gotcha. Nah, you just helped me out a lot, because those are 2 names that we did not know existed. So let me look at the other pieces we have and see if I can fit those in the equation. And I'm gonna have my team do a deep search on Ashley Austin and what was the other one name?
Cheryl Fox.
Cheryl Fox. Gotcha. Ashley Austin and Cheryl Fox. All right, that's what's up. Appreciate that so much, Mr. Porter.
All right. Well, you take it easy, and I'm gonna try to get this to sleep.
All right, get you some sleep and call me whenever you feel like talking, whenever you need me.
All right, then.
All right, take it easy.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Shout out to Angel out of Darkness, man. Appreciate you becoming a member 7 months ago, man. It's definitely going down. I'm never disappointed with Paperwork Party. Come on, man. We only bring paperwork and receipts, man. I love you so much on this channel. She was an honorary moderator before I left. Shout out to Angel out of Darkness, man. Good vibes in the house, man. Appreciate those good vibes. I definitely need some gas money. You see what I'm saying? When I get back to where I needs to be. Appreciate the donation, man. It's definitely going down tonight, man. Appreciate that. I love you so much, man, on this channel, man. We love you, man. I'm on vacation, man. All right? I ain't coming back no time soon. We got to dip in and out. But guess what, gang? When you see me, you see me. All right? Come on, gang. Y'all know who I am, man. I'm not playing, man. I'm really not playing, all right? Appreciate that good vibes, man. I love you so much on this channel, man. Thank you for that donation. Now, gang, remember, when I talked to Kim Porter's father told me that Cheryl Fox was in the house when Kim died. She was the one running up and down the street talking about call 911. Why didn't you call 911? Why didn't you take Kim's phone if you couldn't find your phone? Because they already stole Kim's phone. They took the phone and the laptop. Remember, gang, they came in and stole Kim's phone and laptop. We got the paperwork showing where all of Kim's belongings was missing. We gonna drop that too. But gang, nobody knew who was in bed with Kim. Nobody knew Cheryl was downstairs. Cheryl was there. As a matter of fact, gang, I got a phone call with Cheryl.
They
Let's check out
did.
the phone call real quick.
That's
It's definitely
exactly
going
what
down
they
with
did.
Cheryl, man.
Let's
This is the
call
woman I
Cheryl,
was
man.
in there,
Let's see.
man. Let's get
Let's
it.
call Cheryl and see what's going on with Cheryl, man. Shout out to the game, man. So here goes Cheryl's cell number right here, man. Let's get Cheryl on the phone.
I love you too, kid.
Hello. Speak to Cheryl.
Yes.
Hey, how you doing, Miss Fox?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. Yeah, I was calling because I had spoke with Kim Porter's father, Jake Porter, and he told me that you were her roommate when she passed away. Are you the one that found her deceased on 11/15/2018?
I'm sorry, who's this?
This is John. They call me Paperwork. And
Oh, paperwork.
yeah, Paperwork.
Yeah, I saw the post that you made today.
Oh, you did? Did you like my post?
No, I have a headache now.
Why do you have a headache? Let me know, Miss Sher. I didn't do anything to. I just wanted to know if you was the roommate. They said you was the roommate.
I don't know if we call it roommates at this age, right? That was my very good friend, and yes.
All right, shout out to Cheryl, man. Cheryl, watch my content, man. What's up with it, Valentine TV, man? Paperwork be on point from everywhere. He is always on the case. It's going down, man. We love you on this channel. She been a member for 7 months, man. But you been with me longer than that, Valentine, man. You know how we do it on this channel, man. Love you so much for coming in today. Valentine TV is definitely in the house. What's up with it, Linda Lockerman in the building, man? You been a member for a minute, 2 months in the house. Shout out to my girl, Linda Lockerman, man. Y'all know how we do it. Now, gang, gang, yeah, she has a headache, all right, guys? Shout out to Aaron Lord. Now, gang, after I got off the phone with Kim Porter's father, Cheryl seen the content. Cheryl said, "Oh my God, I got a headache." Don't worry, Cheryl. You are in good hands with Paperwork Party. All right. If you know who has something to do with the death of Kim Porter, Cheryl, you should have told me. But guess what, Cheryl? You still on the list. I don't give a fuck about them crocodile tears. All them crocodile tears, I don't give a fuck. You know what happened to Kim Porter. You was in the house when she died, and you the one that was running up and down the street acting like you didn't have a cell phone. Why you didn't have a cell phone? All right? Shout out to Jay Ruse. As a matter of fact, Jay Ruse, I was watching Columbo yesterday. All right, I'm the Black Columbo. Shout out to Jay Ruse, man. I love you on this channel. Jay Ruse theory in the house, man. I am the Black Columbo. I'm the Black Columbo. I'm the Black Al Capone. No. What's that dude name? Sherlock Holmes. Matlock. Come on, gang. Come on, Cheryl. Come on, Cheryl. It's going down, man. Shout out to, let me see. I'm trying to donate and become a member. Oh, you trying to become a member? I'll show you how to become a member. All you got to do is go to the beginning of the page, Dr. Charles. Go to the beginning of the page and hit that join button. That's how you become a member. Hit that join button. All right. I don't think you can do it on your cell phone, but hit that join button. I put the link in, man. Shout out to Dr. Charles, man. It's going down. Shout out to Tawana, man. It's going down. Hey, look, yeah, hey, for everybody that only seen us do the Angie Stone, don't worry, gang. Y'all finna see us do Kim Porter, Angie Stone, and Whitney Houston. Do not worry, gang. Do not worry. All right, so if you miss Kim Porter, don't worry. I am Matlock. Yes. Shout out to C6. I'm definitely Matlock on these cases. Yeah, Kojak. Yeah, you can say Kojak. I don't know if Kojak smoke weed. I'm over here sipping on Grey Goose, smoking a fat ass blunt. All right, gang. Shout out to Renita, man. Appreciate Renita coming in. Allegedly. Allegedly. All right. Shout out to Lisa Cavan, man. Much respect for Paperwork and co-host Big Gene, the real deal. Gene is in the house, man. Y'all don't know. Look, Gene know everything about that Kim Porter. He be quiet on the gang, but I'm not finna be quiet. Fuck that. Gene, I already know. I'm finna drop it. Shout out to Lisa, man. I'm finna drop it all, gang. And fight go with it. Fight go with it. If you want to come out the Paperwork Party, it's the perfect time to do it, gang. Fight go with it, all right? I'm dropping everything. All right, Cheryl? All right, Ray J, Cheryl, Brandy, Monica. All right, Raffles. I'm dropping everything. For Kim Porter to Whitney Houston, I'm dropping everything. Shout out to Lisa, man. Appreciate that. I'm crunk too, man. Yeah, the hood Columbo. From the hood, yeah, Inspector Gadget. What's up with it, Jess D? Inspector Gadget. Do, Inspector Gadget. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Inspector Gadget is going down, gang. Now watch this. I'm gonna let y'all hear a phone call between me and the woman that found Kim Porter. If y'all want to know who found Kim Porter dead, look at the screen. Come on, gang. Look at the screen. She supposedly found Kim dead and she ran up and down the street talking about somebody called the police. Chill out, Cheryl. Chill out, Cheryl. All right, Cheryl, we back. Let's go, Cheryl.
Hello?
Speak to Cheryl.
Yes.
That's
Hey,
that
how you
great
doing,
goose.
Miss
Come
Fox?
on, Long John.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. Yeah, I was calling because I had spoke with Kim Porter's father, Jake Porter, and he told me that you were her roommate when she passed away. Are you the one that found her deceased on 11/15/2018?
I'm sorry, who's this?
This is John. They call me Paperwork. And
Oh, paperwork.
yeah, Paperwork.
Yeah, I saw the post that you made today.
Oh, you did? Did you like my post?
No, I have a headache now.
Why do you have a headache? Let me know, Miss Cheryl. I didn't do anything to. I just wanted to know if you was the roommate. They said you was the roommate.
I don't know if we call it roommates at this age, right? That was my very good friend, and yes, I was with her. But
let me ask you a question real quick, and I'm not trying to, because I don't think you had anything to do with it. Now they say Ashley woke up at 8:30 in the morning. And Ashley left. Did you?
John, your name is John, right?
Yeah, my name is John. Did you see Ashley leave at 8:30 in the morning?
John.
What's up?
I don't know if you're the investigator. I don't know if you have a podcast, if you have just a blog. I don't know what it is, but out of respect for my very good friend and sister, I don't do this.
Miss Fox, what I'm saying,
I do not get random calls from random people asking me personal questions about my personal.
Miss Fox, I'm not a random person. We're trying. We're trying.
I don't know you.
Miss Fox.
You blew in.
Miss Fox.
Blew in the phone just now.
No, Miss Fox. We're trying to get the case reopened. The homicide said they never investigated as a homicide. We believe Kim because Kim was poisoned. Ashley was giving her deep tissue massages to move the poison around. We believe that the doctor poisoned Kim. And I don't believe you had anything to do with it because Mr. Porter told me that you was running up and down the street trying to get someone to call the doctor. I don't believe you had anything to do with it. But maybe you've seen something that can help us get to who actually murdered your friend.
So now you feel like Kim was murdered?
Yes, she was murdered. I have the autopsy report. She had blood coming out of her mouth. She was poisoned. If you look at the 911 call that was made, if you look at what the fire department said, they said cardiac arrest. That showed up nowhere in her autopsy. She did not die of pneumonia. But maybe you know something that maybe you can help us out. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to put you on blast or nothing, Miss Fox. Maybe you can help us out. Maybe you've seen something that no one else seen because you was there.
Let me call Grandpa Jake and talk to him, and then I'll keep your number, okay, John?
Okay, and just call me back, and I'll be willing to talk to you about it because I'm trying to find out what happened to Kim. You see what I'm saying? Yesterday, I was speaking with Al B. Sure. He hit me up. A lot of people
Personally, I think she was sick and she didn't tell anyone. That's what I feel. But I will call Grandpa Jake and I'll get back in touch with you.
All right, appreciate you, Miss Fox.
Okay, thank you.
All right, gang. Okay, gang. Okay. All right, so shout out to Miss Fox. All right, that was a real good conversation that we had. She said she's gonna call Grandpa Jake, and she's going to call me back. All right, and then we will see if she knows anything that happened. All right, so we're gonna see, gang. We're gonna see. Now this is a very messy live. This live is messy. This live is very messy. Now, Miss Fox, if you see this live, it's a messy one, okay? All right, it's a messy one, Miss Fox. It's a messy one. All right, and I want to let me be the first to apologize to Miss Fox. All right, that she is. Oh, somebody said you lying in the crowd, Valentine. Look, we gonna see. Shout out to Sex Incomplete. She sound like a woman to me, y'all. So Miss Fox, a lot of rumors are going around. You sound like a woman to me. Okay, and this is a messy live. Stop laughing, Lady J. It's a messy live. It's a messy one. Shout out to Petty. Lady D say she wasn't sick. Yeah, she did sound nice. Sex Incomplete say I'm blocked. Sentence complete. What the hell? Yes, this is a messy one, y'all. Look what y'all did. Y'all the one said that. I didn't say that. Y'all really been, oh my God.
Hey, gang, the reason I'm talking shit to the crowd because the crowd said she was a man, okay? And that's one reason she said when she seen the show early, she was like, oh, I really didn't like that. Because everybody said she was a man. And they was like, well, what is Kim Porter doing living with a woman that looks like a man? And a lot of pictures that was dropped on that show, she looked just like a man, gang. I'm not gonna even lie, Cheryl. Cheryl, come on, Cheryl. You got the Adams apple. You got all that shit going on, Cheryl. All right, shout out to Dr. Charles, man. Appreciate you becoming a member of the Paperwork Party. Shout out to Dr. Charles, man. Appreciate you becoming a member to get in contact with all this content. The Whitney Houston case, you know what I'm saying, the Kim Porter case. All these cases that we saw, you have access as a member. Appreciate you becoming a member. Shout out to that. So that's why I was saying, hey, she didn't like the show because people said she looked like a man. They said she was a man, 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 man. Now, gang, guess what? Something happened that made me come off a vacation. Something happened that made me, and it wasn't Happy Father's Day. All right, it wasn't Happy Father's Day. Something happened that made me come off a vacation. Mm, mm, mm. A woman came forward and made a statement. Now, I dropped the name a while back, a long time ago. I said Ashley Austin may be the killer of Kim Porter. Ashley Austin is the daughter of Dallas Austin. Remember, Dallas Austin came after me too. Like I told you, Dallas man, fight, go with it, bro. Like I told, I knock all you niggas down like pinballs, nigga. Y'all got me fucked up. Dallas Austin, fight, go with it, bro. Like I told you back then when you tried to come after me, fight, go with it. Let me see, Divine. Okay, I'm gonna get you. I got you. I'm about to unblock a lot of people, Divine. I gotta see, man. Sorry about that. Appreciate that, Divine. I got you. I'll be so busy. I got you, Divine. I love you so much, man. Appreciate you, Divine. A lot of people was blocked. I got you. Hey, Dallas Austin, fight, go with it. Whatever I say tonight is allegedly, but fight, go with it. That go to you, Dallas. All right? Because you tried to come after me, bro. You thought, look, bro, y'all killed Kim Porter, bro, and I'm finna tell the world, and I don't give a crap what none of y'all say. Why y'all got together to kill Kim? Now, if you're a member of the Paperwork Party, you can go look at the video. You already know. Tonight, I'm giving a quick synopsis. I'm on vacation, gang. I'm in an unknown location. Now, a crazy ass woman came forward 3 weeks ago. And when this crazy woman came forward, somebody said, they trying to shut you down when it comes to the Kim Porter case because now the woman that was in bed with Kim Porter, her mama has come forward. Like, hold on. So you telling me when I dropped the name to let everybody know that Ashley Austin was the woman that was in bed with Kim Porter, the reason that Kim Porter died, because we already know Ashley arrived on 11/12. Come on, gang. Kim was sick for a whole week. She was sick for a whole week. And then Ashley arrived on November the 12th, and we know Kim died 3 days later. Ashley, her job was to come and move the poison around. That was her job, to come and move the poison around. Hey, gang, so watch this. Let me let y'all hear this real quick. I'm going to get y'all up to date. The one reason I'm coming off vacation is because of this woman right here, gang. I want everybody in the crowd to let me know who this woman is, and I'm finna drop this paperwork. I got some paperwork. Who is this woman, y'all? Who is this woman on my screen? Can y'all please drop her name in the crowd? This is the reason that the Kim Porter case is about to get solved because this woman popped up. She should have never popped up. You should have stayed your wig wearing ass behind the scene with that ragged ass wig on your head. You should have stayed behind the scene. I call you Lois Lane. I call you Lois Lane, so a lot of people in the crowd don't know who she is. Let me introduce y'all tonight, gang. Because y'all know we've been on it. All right. This is LaWanda Lane, Ashley Austin's mom. This woman is supposedly related to Ashley Austin. Is that she the one said she was there? That's Ashley's mama. Shout out to Andrea, man. Hey, Paywork, I'm glad to see you back, the gang, and I miss you so much. Shout out to Andrea, man. I love you so much. Appreciate that donation, man, on the channel, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. I love you, Andrea. They popping their heads up out, Andrea. They popping up, Andrea. Remember, we talked about this shit a long time ago. Now she popping up. Let's go. Come on, I don't think you want no smoke, LaWanda. I'm gonna call you Lois Lane though. We ain't gonna do a wig on, wig off yet, gang. We're gonna give a little breathing room. We'll give a little breathing room. Is my mic still messing up? Let me know, gang, if my mic messing up. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly, gang. That's Lois Lane. Yeah, that's a bad wig. Shout out to Linda, man. She just threw that motherfucker on her head and started turning that bitch around. So you can't hear me? Hold on, loud and clear. Nah, we gonna you good? Okay, good. I'm good. Okay, you can hear. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yo, we'll snatch a wig out. Ma'am, they saying that's a wig. Shout out to Auntie Mickey, man. Appreciate Auntie Mickey holding it down, man. Auntie Mickey holding down the Angie Stone sector, man. That's Auntie Mickey. Yeah, okay, okay. So look at her wig, gang, because I snatched the wig off. All right, come on, gang. Come on. Now, gang, if you don't know, LaWanda Lane is supposedly Ashton Austin's daughter. I'm finna drop the paperwork in a minute to show y'all who was in bed with Kim when Kim died. Kim was in bed with a woman named Ashley Austin. All right. Now, this woman just came forward. She could have came forward a long time ago when I dropped Ashes. She wanted to come forward now because of the Diddy trial. This was a bad time to come forward, ma'am, because now I have to come forward. Come on, LaWanda. You come forward, I come forward. I have so much paperwork that can prove that Ashley Austin is the murderer, allegedly, of Kim Porter. And you pop up? Come on, man. Somebody say, is that a lace front? I don't know. Shout out the arena. I don't know what the fuck that is. Whatever it is, it's crawling on her forehead. That motherfucker done crawl all under the glasses. Come on, gang. Look at that wig, gang. It done crawl all under the glasses, man. 5 more minutes of you talking, and that damn wig will crawl down your face. Come on, gang. Come on. So we definitely know what's going on. We not new to this. Come on. We know what's going on. But we gonna let you, we want to hear you say it. So, gang, remember, I talked to Kim Porter's father. He told me that Ashley Austin was in the bed with Kim when she died. I contacted a lot of people on this case. They contacted Wanda. Why are you putting me down? Because of Diddy trial. Watch this game. Let's go.
Beyond difficult for these twins to kind of hear what they heard, knowing everybody else heard it too, and then they tried to kind of blend in at the prom. So, I mean, I can only imagine how difficult.
All his children are very smart and bright kids. These girls make straight A's. We focus on God first. They go to school. They lead a normal life. Kim's family, his family, Kim's closest friends. We keep a close circle. You know, that's their father, and they know their father one way. We deal with it as a family, and we move forward. Our faith in God leads us and keeps us going. And it's not a discussion for us around here the way it is for the rest of the world. We really value our family time. We value privacy and keeping all the children focused on just living their life and being normal.
I wonder, though, about when they go to school, because obviously I'm sure they have their close circle of friends who are protective of them, but you know how kids are at that age in high school. There are going to be people who want to taunt them. Is that something that they are dealing with, or do they have a...
No, they go to a great school where there are a lot of other kids who have issues with families, celebrity families. The school is very protective. It has been a blessing. They have been there since kindergarten. A lot of kids, they have grown up since kindergarten. I've been there with them, with their mom. So is a couple other friends. We're very close. So it doesn't affect the way everyone else feels that it has. Is it sad or we're disappointed in things? Absolutely. But their mother and their dad taught them you have to keep going. You know, and what we talk about in privacy is, our business.
Their relationship with their dad. I mean, this is somebody who was present in their life, and for many months now, he's been locked up. And, who knows what's going to happen with the trial. If he's found guilty, he could be in prison for many, many years. They've already lost their mom. How are they coping with this?
Listen, all the children, we have started these process of talks a long, long time ago. So for the rest of the world, this is shocking and upsetting and things like that. We have done family therapy. We have done things as a group. We stick together. Nobody wants to see something like that happen to their father. They know their father a certain way. I've known their dad 30 years. So, as a lot of things, I know a lot more, but that's just not our focus here. And they're very strong enough to say, this is my dad. And we understand it, but we have to move forward. It can't be a crutch. It can't be, the worst thing that has happened is we've all lost Kim. That was devastating. We had to get through that, and we did, all of us together.
Al B. Shore, right before the trial started, did an interview where he pointed the finger pretty clearly at Diddy, claiming that he had something to do with Kim's death. And I know that's got to be upsetting. As you said, the girls got through that.
Let me be very clear on Kim's passing. That nobody but her closest friends and our children were there.
Now, hold on, woman. Hold on. A lot of people in my crowd saying that wig is from Temu. A lot of people saying that wig from Temu. Come on, LaWanda. Why are you just now telling the world that you was in the house when Kim Porter, when she died? We've been knowing that, but why are you just not telling us? Why are you protecting P. Diddy, but you saying Al B. Sure lying? Come on, Wanda. Come on, Wanda. You just admitted that you was in the house when Kim Porter died. Let's go, Wanda. Let's go. You thought we weren't going to figure this one out, huh? Come on. That's why I call you Lois Lane. You got them ugly ass glasses on with that Temu wig on. You got a Temu wig. Shout out to Auntie Mickey, man. She got that Temu wig with them ugly ass glasses on. Come on, LaWanda. You thought we weren't going to figure this one out? Come on. I've been doing this shit for a while now. You thought I wasn't going to figure this one out? Why are you just not coming forward? I'm finna tell you why. I'm finna tell you why, LaWanda, with your Temu wig. Come on. With your Temu wig on, them ugly ass glasses on. Them ain't no Donna Karens. Come on, LaWanda. Them ain't no Donna Karens. What kind of glasses them on? Them Family Dollar Tree ass glasses. You know when you're in the checkout line at Dollar Tree and you about to finish paying for your shit at Dollar Tree and you see them glasses hanging, you be like, oh, let me go get me a pair of glasses real quick. Yeah, there's some Dollar Tree ass glasses, man. Come on, LaWanda. You was checking out at Dollar Tree and you seen them goddamn glasses hanging. $5.99. Somebody said $1.99. Come on, LaWanda. Come on. You didn't order them glasses like I order my shits. Every time I get a pair of glasses, I order them. They come in the mail. They come straight to paperwork dope. All right? Every time I get them Versaces. Here they come. Here come them Versaces. Paperwork got the brand new Versaces. You got them old ass glasses on. God damn it, them. I'm about to check out. I'm about to check out, y'all. Oh, there goes some glasses. I'm about to check out. I'm at Dollar Tree. Ma'am, it's $13.99. Oh, hold on. I see some glasses I want. Like that old fat, dirty ass wig you got on too. Come on, we got to talk about this one though, LaWanda. How can you protect Diddy but talk shit about Al B. Sure? All right, shout out to Al B. Sure, man. That's my boy, man. Al B. Sure in the house, man. If y'all don't know, Al B. Sure, he always coming to the paperwork party, man. Al B. Sure is always popping up on the paperwork party, man. Everybody in the crowd say what's up to Al B. Sure. I want everybody in the crowd to wave at Al B. Sure. We love you, man. Because Al B. Sure showed up today in the comments. Go look at the video I dropped today on the paperwork party. Al B. Sure showed up in the comments. All right? Everybody wave at Al B. Sure. Because LaWanda talking shit about Al B. Sure. All right? But we, you know what I'm saying? We love Al B. Sure on this channel, man. I've been knowing Al B. Sure about 2 years now. People don't know that me and Al B. Sure, we text behind the scenes. All right? Me and Al B. Sure, we talk behind the scenes. Just to let y'all know. All right? I'm going to let y'all know something. Me and Al B. Sure been talking for a while, y'all. And the crazy part about it, I've been knowing what happened to Kim Porter. I've been knowing it. Shout out to Kim Sunshine, man. Appreciate you coming in. Kim Sunshine's in the house, man. Appreciate you supporting the paperwork party, man. Appreciate you becoming a food stamp baby, a member. We love you on this channel, Kim. Kim in the house, man. Shout out to Kim, man. It's going down. Lewis say she over there crying, man. Y'all, come on, Lewis. You know, come on, man. Come on. That's our Al, man. That's Al B. Sure. All right? So, if y'all don't think I don't know what's going on, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Al B. Sure been checking out paperwork party content. Al B. Sure been watching my content for years. You better talk to him. All right? And I'm gonna tell you something, Al. I got you, bro. Because right now, LaWanda is trying to discredit you. LaWanda is trying to come forward and say, you see what I'm saying, that you are lying, Al B. Sure. But let me tell you one thing I know about LaWanda. She was in the house when Kim Porter died, and her daughter was in the bed. As a matter of fact, LaWanda, your daughter left at 8:30 in the morning. Why didn't you call 911 when your daughter left? As a matter of fact, did y'all give Kim her medication? Come on, LaWanda. That's why I call you Lois Lane, man, with them ugly glasses on, man. That's why I call you Lois Lane. Let me see, did Cheryl ever get back? I think me and Cheryl talk one more time. Shout out to Aaron. I gotta see, man. I gotta see, Aaron. I think me and Cheryl talked again. I forgot. I gotta see. I gotta go back through the content. Shout out to Aaron, man. I'm gonna check on that. That's a good question. I gotta check on that. Yeah, they call her La La. La La. You are a lie. You are a La La. All right, La La? That's your nickname, La La? Who the hell got the nickname La La? You spelled it wrong. Let me spell your nickname for you. Shout out to Latretta. She spelled it wrong, Latretta. This how you spell La La. You spelled it wrong. That's how you spell La La. You don't spell La La, L-A-L-A. You spell La La, L-I-E-L-I-E. You a lie. I'm glad your nickname La La. So everybody know you lying. Stop lying on Al B. Sure. All right, let the man tell his truth. We know what Diddy did. You a liar. The whole crowd said La La. She's a liar, Valentine. She's a La La. She's a La La. Somebody say you need to take a lie to take the test. You a La La. Come on, gang. You got the nerve. Look, let me tell you how I know you a La La, and that's your nickname, La La. You are a lie. You could have came forward when I said that your daughter was in the bed with Kim Porter when she died and she snuck out the house at 8:30 in the morning and she was nowhere in the autopsy report. No investigators talked to your daughter. You could have came forward then. You want to come forward now and try to discredit Al B. Sure? I've been rocking with Al B. Sure since I started the Kim Porter case. All right? Everything you say he lying about, I'm a debunk. All right, so La La, we watching you now. Season 7, baby. We watching you, La La, because you are a liar. Anytime you come forward to discredit, I'll be sure. Anytime you try to protect P. Diddy, I'm on your ass. Okay, Lala? You are protecting a man that has been sex trafficking. Now, you are very much protecting P. Diddy in this conversation. Right? So a lot of women in the crowd may not like that. All right. Now, at the same time that you talking shit about Al B. Sure, you protecting P. Diddy. All right. The same man that's on trial right now for beating Cassie. The same man that has been accused of beating Kim Porter. As a matter of fact, we already know that Kim Porter and P. Diddy have been in some big brawls because Gene talked about him. Gene broke a whole. Gene was telling us shit we didn't even know. By the time Gene had to go to the hospital, when P. Diddy and them had a fight with Kim Porter, when Kim Porter was wearing different makeup to hide her black eyes, we already knew that P. Diddy was beating up on Kim. You the one taking up for P. Diddy. You the one trying to discredit Al B. Sure. But guess what, Lala? We on your ass. All right, let's go, man. Watch
Where
Lala.
he pointed the finger pretty clearly at Diddy, claiming that he had something to do with Kim's death. And I know that's got to be upsetting. As you said, the girls got through that.
Let me be very clear on Kim's passing, that nobody but her closest friends and our children were there. To speak so recklessly on stuff that you know nothing about. You saw that woman 2 months before for an hour. You were not friends. You did not have a discussion, is wrong. Is wrong to her children, wrong to her family. Her father is still alive, is wrong to us, her friends who have been there and were there taking care of her.
Now, you know what's crazy? Did you hear her just slip and say that we were there taking care of her? Oh, Lala. You talking a little bit too much. You need to just shut the fuck up. You must don't know I got all the paperwork. You should have just shut the fuck up. Matter of fact, why did you even come forward? Huh, Lala? Huh? You shouldn't even said that. So you helped kill Kim, allegedly. Allegedly. I knew somebody had to be in that house helping out Ashley. You know what? I knew that Ashley didn't do it by herself. Come on, Lala. Ashley did not kill Kim Porter by herself. You just admitted that you was in the house with Ashley, and both of y'all was doing it to Kim. Because we got the paperwork, Lala. We know exactly what y'all did to Kim to cause the murder of Kim. Now we know Mama was in there helping out the daughter. Wow. Yeah, I'm on your ass, season 7. As a matter of fact, the FBI may be knocking on your door here in a little bit. All right, Lala. FBI may be knocking on your door, Lala. Come on, Lala. FBI may be knocking on your door, Lala. Yeah. She's a big dummy, Charles. We were the ones taking care of Kim. Y'all the ones that allegedly murdered Kim. La. You should have came forward when I first came forward with it. Now we on your ass. Hey, as a matter of fact, I may just call you tomorrow. If you get a phone call from a number that's a Texas number, it's paperwork party. All right, I may just call you tomorrow, La. All right, because you was in the house when Kim died. As a matter of fact, let's hear you again admit that you was there when Kim died, and Al B. Sure is lying, and P. Diddy's telling the truth.
Things I know a lot more, but that's just not our focus here. And they're very strong enough to say, this is my dad. And we understand it, but we have to move forward. It can't be a crutch. It can't be, the worst thing that has happened is we've all lost Kim. That was devastating. We had to get through that, and we did, all of us together.
Al B. Sure, right before the trial started, did an interview where he pointed the finger pretty clearly at Diddy, claiming that he had something to do with Kim's death. And I know that's got to be upsetting. As you said, the girls got through that.
Let me be very clear on Kim's passing, that nobody but her closest friends and our children were there.
Okay, now hold on, gang. Now, she said nobody but her closest friends and children was there. The people that was in the house when Kim died was Cheryl Fox, Lala, Ashley Austin. Those were the three women in the house when Kim died. I'm gonna say it one more time, gang. Three women was in the house when Kim died. It was Cheryl Fox, it was Lala, and it was Ashley Austin. Remember, gang, Corey Gamble, okay, and P. Diddy came after she died. After Kim died, her cell phone was missing, but who showed up to take the laptop? It was Corey Gamble and P. Diddy that came and took the laptop. All you gotta do is go look at the video. I got the video on my page. Go look at the video. Break down how they came and stole all that shit. They took everything from Kim. By the time they got there, the coroner, they had took everything. They took the cell phones. That's why Cheryl was running up and down the street telling somebody to call 911 because they took all the cell phones. They took Cheryl's cell phone too. They took Kim's cell phone. They took the laptop. They took everything. Why didn't Lala call the police? As a matter of fact, Lala, I got a question for you real quick. Why didn't you call 911 when Cheryl was running up and down the street trying to get somebody to call 911? All right? I got a question for you. Gang, I'm going to type it in. Say, Lala, why didn't you call 911 when Cheryl was running up and down the street trying to get somebody to call 911? I need to know that. Let me type that in, gang. Why didn't Lala call 911? Why didn't La call 911? You know what? I'm gonna tell you something, La. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm on your ass now. Thank God you came forward. Thank God you came forward, La. Thank God you came forward, La. I'm gonna tell you why you didn't call 911, La. The reason you didn't call 911 is because when Kim Porter died, your daughter, Ashley Austin, was in bed with Kim. Ashley got up and left at 8:30 in the morning, supposedly to go to work with she had never been to work. She was there for 3 days from 11:12 to 11:15. She had just got there. Y'all was already there, okay? When she left at 8:30 in the morning to so-called go to work, you were still there with Cheryl Fox, okay? When Cheryl was run up and down the street asking for somebody to call 911, why didn't you call 911, La? Come on with them Family Dollar ass shades you got on, with that T-Boo ass wig you sporting. You can't sit up here and call Al B. Sure a lie when you didn't call 911. Come on, gang. Why didn't you call 911 when Kim Porter died? You all on TMZ talking shit. Why didn't you call 911? Come on your ass. Hey, you will get a phone call from me. Come on, gang. Come on. Now, let's hear you talk shit, but you tell me why you didn't call
Where
911.
he pointed the finger pretty clearly at Diddy, claiming that he had something to do with Kim's death. And I know that's got to be upsetting. As you said, the girls got through that.
Let me be very clear on Kim's passing. That nobody but her closest friends and our children were there. To speak so recklessly on stuff that you know nothing about. You saw that woman 2 months before for an hour. You were not friends. You did not have a discussion, is wrong. Is wrong to her children, wrong to her family. Her father is still alive, is wrong to us, her friends who have been there and were there taking care of her. No one expected this. For the world to take on this narrative and this craziness, what is the benefit for Sean to not have the mother of his kids? There is no benefit. That is not, she was not writing a book. That was not.
She was writing a book. In the book, she was talking about Dallas Austin taking dildos up the ass, allegedly. Now, I don't know how far she got in the book. I don't know if she ever dropped it, but I have sources that contacted me that told me that that's why Dallas Austin got with P. Diddy to kill Kim, because both of them was in the book. Why would you mention the book, La La? She's not writing a book. Come on, La La. You know she was going to talk about Dallas Austin taking them dildos up the ass. Yeah, Dallas Austin taking dildos up the ass. That's why Dallas Austin got together and told Ashley and your bald-headed ass to go over there and finish Kim. Only reason you was there with your daughter because Dallas Austin told y'all to go do it, because Kim had paperwork on her computer. That's why y'all took the laptop, the disk drive that showed that Dallas Austin was taking dildos up his ass. Now you want to take up for a man that take a dildo up his ass? Oh, my bad, you taking up for Diddy too. All right? So you can talk shit about Kim. You can say Kim wasn't writing the book. Kim was fed up and she was going to tell the world about Dallas Austin and Diddy. They got together and they planned it. We showed the receipts. The receipts is out there. That's why Dallas Austin came after me. He don't want no smoke, though. I don't think Dallas want no smoke with me. I don't think he want no smoke. He had something to say about me, but he don't want no smoke. Come on, gang. He don't want no smoke. So look, you can lie all you want to. I know for a fact, La, that you did not call 911 when Kim needed you. You were so busy stealing the cell phone. You was making sure Ashley Austin got out the house, that she would not be in the police report, that she would not be in the motherfucking autopsy report. You was cleaning up, but you forgot to wipe the blood you forgot to wipe the blood off of Kim's nose. By the time they got there, Kim had a bloody nose. Why was Kim nose bleeding? Who hit Kim? Who strangled Kim? Who poisoned Kim? Who gave Kim the massages to move all the poison around that was given by Dr. Farzan, who was Kanye West's doctor as well? Who did it? You did it, La. That's why you coming forward now. You can't answer the question on why you didn't call 911. Shut the fuck up. If you're going to come forward talking shit about Al B. Sure when he's telling his truth and taking up for Diddy, you need to answer the question why you didn't call 911. Why you didn't call 911 when Kim died?
Is wrong. Is wrong to her children, wrong to her family. Her father is still alive. Is wrong to us, her friends who have been there and were there taking care of her. No one expected this. For the world to take on this narrative and this craziness, what is the benefit for Sean to not have the mother of his kids? There is no benefit. That is not, she was not writing a book. That was not Kim's mental state about anything. That's our business. She was our friend. That was somebody's daughter. That's somebody's granddaughter that her grandmother just passed. And her children, she had kids who knew she was not well. So that's just,
Nah, her kids didn't know she wasn't well. Y'all told her kids she wasn't well. Those little old bitty girls didn't know her mom. Her mama didn't even die from the flu. Her mama did not die from pneumonia. Kim Porter did not die from pneumonia. Can you flood the crowd with what Kim Porter died from? If you have heard the 911 call on the paperwork party, if you heard the 911 call, because remember, gang, we only got a piece of the 911 call. Hey, they haven't gave us the whole 911 call. We still wait on the other 911 call, too. What did Kim die from, gang? I'm looking at it. I'm finna play it. As a matter of fact, how about I just play it? Because we already know what Kim died from. She talking about Kim died from pneumonia. Kim didn't die from no damn pneumonia. Y'all thought we weren't going to get the initial 911 call. Okay? It wasn't pneumonia. Y'all want to hear it for yourself? Let's go.
Pigeon 76, Rescue 82, cardiac arrest.
Let's go,
76, you're
gang.
going to get
Cardiac
EMS
arrest.
14. EMS 14, respond with engine 76 on scene of the cardiac arrest.
Come on, gang. They did not want you to know that Kim died from cardiac arrest. You know what? As a matter of fact, let me type this in. Let me tell y'all something, gang. They tried to hide that 911 call. They didn't want nobody in the world to know that 911 call existed. As a matter of fact, there's another 911 call they don't want y'all to know about. That's the one that we having a hard time getting. Now, everybody in the world should know that the initial cause of death was cardiac arrest. They don't want you to know that. Why would they tell you the truth when they trying to hide the fact that Kim was murdered? They trying to hide the truth. Now, I do believe Kim was poisoned. I see the whole crowd talking about Kim was poisoned. Shout out to my boy Gene. Gene, I'm breaking it down for him real quick. I'm letting them hear the 911 call of Kim dying of cardiac arrest. And then they came back and started saying other shit about pneumonia and this and that and labor, all the type of bullshit. Gene, you got the flow real quick, man. What's up with it, Gene? Come off of mute. I can't hear you, Gene. Hey, you may have to, Gene. You off of mute. I just can't hear you. Somebody say heart attack, cardiac arrest, sign to me. Shout out to Ursula. Somebody said that bloody nose could have been from the poison. What's up with it, Randy? Nah, Gene is up, y'all. It just we can't hear Gene. Gene, you may have to go out and come back in. I think you may have probably been on mute so long we can't hear you. Shout out to Gene, man. Gene trying to come in because Gene know about the cardiac arrest. Gene know about that cardiac. Matter of fact, let's hear it again, gang, while Gene getting his shit together.
Engine 76, rescue 82, cardiac arrest. Engine 76, you're going to get EMS 14. EMS 14, respond with engine 76 on scene of the cardiac arrest. Rescue 870. Engine 76, rescue 82, cardiac arrest. Engine 76, you're going to get EMS 14. EMS 14, respond with engine 76 on scene of the cardiac arrest. Rescue 8. Engine 76, rescue 82, cardiac arrest. Engine 76, you're going to get EMS 14. EMS 14, respond with engine 76 on scene of the cardiac arrest. Rescue 870.
All right, gang, now watch this. Watch this, gang. Watch this. I had some real questions because now we know, and I've been doing this for a long time, gang. We just finished for season 7 paper report. We're finna jump back in. My boy Gene is covering the Diddy trial. I'm gonna help him with that. And I'm finna let y'all know who killed Kim. We're gonna jump back in with this because the FBI definitely is looking into this case. We giving them everything we got, gang. We got all the paperwork. That's one thing about us. We got all the paperwork, all right? And we got the receipts. But watch this, gang. We know that Kim died of cardiac arrest. We also know Kim had a bloody nose. So what I had to do, gang, I had to talk to the doctor. Can anybody tell me who is the doctor that drugged Kim up? I'm finna show y'all the paperwork. I just want to let y'all know I talked to the doctor. The same doctor that called 911 on Kanye West is the same doctor that did house calls and drugged Kim for 2 weeks until she died on November the 15th, 2018, gang. The poison was there. The saline was there. The poison was moving through Kim's veins. As a matter of fact, I gave the doctor a call. We had to put him on, wig off, because he had something to do with the death of Kim, allegedly. This is Dr. Farzan, gang. All right, let's check it out, gang. Shout out to the gang. Get the likes up. The likes should match the views. Let's go.
Call him real quick to see what's really going on. And why did he really unalive her? And can't y'all believe he's 50 years old, y'all? He was born May 1973. This dude is 50 years old, y'all. He's definitely in the game. All right, let's get it going.
Now you can sell this $20 yoga mat on Amazon and compete with hundreds of other yoga mat sellers.
Hey, how you doing, Dr. Farzan?
Who's this?
This is John. I can barely hear you, though.
How can I help you?
All right, Dr. Farzan, I wanted to know if you still do house calls.
Yeah. How did you get this number?
My friend gave it to me. He said that you did a house call on his wife.
Okay. How can I help you?
All right, so this is the thing about it. Did you ever do a house call with Miss Kim Porter? Do you remember doing one with Miss Kim Porter?
Sorry, sir, you're calling me on my home line, so I don't think you have the right information, first of all. So if you're asking about patient information, clearly that's confidential.
No. I'm just talking about, I got the autopsy report, and it don't say anything about cardiac arrest. It says you gave her saline and vitamins.
Okay, you can read the report, but yeah, please don't call me on my home line.
But Mr. Farzan, why did they block your name out of the report? That's what I was trying to figure out.
You can ask whoever wrote the report. I don't know what you're talking about, sir, but please don't call me on
that was
again.
Sir, that was the autopsy dude that did that. Mr. Farzan. All right. Mr. Farzan.
Oh shit, he ain't gonna sleep tonight.
He's running.
Mr.
Man, he shook, bro. He shook. He shook.
In other words,
shook.
Wait a minute, gang. Hold on. If you just not coming in, gang, Kim was poisoned slowly, allegedly, until Ashley Austin got to the house. She was poisoned day by day by a doctor named Michael Farzan. Let's drop some paperwork, gang. If you look at the paperwork that was dropped, Michael Farzan's name and Kimberly's autopsy is blotted out. Why would they blot out the doctor's name? Why don't you want us to know who the doctor is that drugged the shit out of Kim? Because when you look at the paperwork, the drugs that he gave Kim assisted in the death of Kim. The poison that they gave Kim. You see what I'm saying? That's the reason that they had the deep body massages. Look at the screen, gang. This is Kim's autopsy. I'm finna break it down real quick for the gang. Now watch this. Why is your name blotted out, doctor? Come on, gang. Why is your name blotted out? Why did they take your name out of Kim Porter's? The reason they took your name out because you killed Kim, allegedly. You had something to do with the death of Kim. As a matter of fact, gang, y'all know I got the original. Come on, gang. You making blotted out, but the paperwork party got it, gang. Okay? When you look at Kim Porter's autopsy, whenever you see a name blotted out, it is Michael Farzan. Michael Farzan. It is no way in hell that they should have blotted your name out. The reason they blotted your name out is because when the coroner showed up at the scene, Michael was already there. Come on, gang. When the coroner showed up to the scene, Diddy was standing with Michael Farzan. The reason that they blotted out Michael Farzan's name is because he's the one that was drugging up Kim. Okay? And when they pulled to the scene, the first person they seen was Michael Farzan standing with P. Diddy and Corey Gamble. Michael Farzan is a paid hit. You look, gang, I'm not going to get too deep in it, gang. I'm not going to get too deep. Season 7, I'm going to show y'all how he killed Kim. I'm gonna show y'all how the poison was not moving quick enough. They had to get a body masseuse in with Kim to move the poison around her body. That's where Ashley comes in, gang. You think I'm bullshitting? Let's read the report. Let's read the report. There we go. She was living with a friend and her friend's daughter. That's Cheryl. The descendant's goddaughter, who was visiting, had came at 11:12. Who was that, gang? That's Ashley. Ashley arrived on November the 12th, 2018, in order to give deep body massages to Kim. Why would you show up 3 days before Kim died to give deep body massages? Look at the last line, gang. On the evening of 11/14, 2018, the descendant stated that she felt better. She received a deep tissue massage from her goddaughter. The same woman that showed up on November the 12th, 2018 is the same woman that was giving deep tissue massages that literally killed Kim, allegedly. Because the only way you can move poison around the body sufficiently is through deep tissue body massages. And we all know that Kim passed away 3 days after Ashley was on the scene. 3 days. Just gonna show you a little of the paperwork tonight, gang. Just a little bit of it. Just a little bit of it. I can't get too deep into it until I come back from my vacation. All
Can I
right.
ask you one question?
Go ahead, Jen. You got the flow.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Because I couldn't hear anything for a minute. But I just
I'm
want to
gonna have
say
to
this.
change what's the name too. Go ahead, Jen. You got the flow.
Yeah, I just want to say that just how the chat really, if you ever had a bad cold or or somebody had pneumonia, who gets deep tissue body massages when they have pneumonia? I would like the chat to answer that one.
Go
Hello?
ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Who
I
gets
can
deep?
hear you. For some strange reason, my shit low, but I don't think everybody's shit low.
Yeah,
Somebody
but
say you must be outside. Why you doing it all caps?
who, me?
Nah, you outside paperwork, nobody facts, no one, not me. You on the boat. Forget y'all. Look, can y'all hear me good? Can y'all hear Gene good, y'all?
I can hear you good now, but I don't know if anybody can hear me.
That must be my shit. People think, yeah, I ain't gonna tell y'all where I'm at, man. Look, man, look. I took out 2 hours to do this shit for y'all. Let's do this, man. Come on, Gene. Y'all
No,
trying to
I
figure
just
out what
want to know
paperwork at.
anybody who ever been sick or with a cold, a bad cold, pneumonia, flu, or anything like that. Is there a recommendation in any medical journal that somebody get deep tissue body massages? Did you hear
I ain't
me?
never heard no shit like that. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
So
remember, Gene,
why she
that's
get if she had pneumonia, and I speak to Al often. I speak to Al be sure often. He said that she was quite fine, when he had spoke with her and everything. But I want to know because we have like a lot of professional people in the chat, and any nurses or anybody that or any medical personnel that can contest to the fact that an individual gets deep tissue body massages when they have pneumonia or the flu. Is that something that's recommended?
I know one thing. Hey, y'all listen to Gene, but I'm looking at the crowd. But Gene, I know one thing. Gene, that show, if she was poisoned, Gene, them damn massages will speak. That'll kill her quick, Gene. If she was poisoned, come on, Gene. If
Right.
she was poisoned,
Well, like I said, allegedly. But what I'm just saying is that as we do know that massages help the medicine get through your body, like you just said. It will help. It probably would also help poison get through your body. But is that recommended for the flu or any kind of cold that you get a deep tissue body massage?
the crowd saying it's not, Gene. The whole crowd saying it's not recommended. The whole crowd.
All right. So if it's not recommended, why is she getting a deep tissue body massage and she got the fucking full blown flu? For what reason? What was the purpose of that? Get me some hot tea with some honey. Don't give me no fucking massage.
Gene, that shit, and then it's crazy because remember how we had talked about Gene that when she left at 8 in the morning and they left Kim in the bed dead, and they called the police like around 11 something. They never gave her medication. So I'm with you, Gene. Why are y'all giving her these deep body but nobody's giving her medication? Like nobody's trying, and whatever y'all did give her, it wasn't no bottles laying around. You see what I'm saying? It's like y'all cleaned up before y'all called 911.
Yeah. And
Now,
then you
Gene,
got
what do you
and the
think about
funny
this phone conversation I had with the doctor? Gene, this is the same doctor that called 911 on Kanye West. Diddy hired this doctor to go give Kim shots every day until she died. Diddy the one hired this doctor. That's why I put a wig on him. What do you think about my phone conversation with this weird ass doctor that has something to do with the death of Kim allegedly?
well, the thing about it is, we know in Hollywood they have what they call fixers, and they have people who do things to people, and they allegedly come up. Then they have people like allegedly Mr. Gamble that's around that has prestige in there, and he fixed it. Look at another case that allegedly an individual died of the same like type of pneumonia symptoms that Kim. Brittany Murphy. Who was his friend?
Facts.
Who was her friend? And who was he friends with?
Mm.
It makes you want to say, nah, 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 nah. Shit. That
Gene,
shit
look
is
what
crazy.
somebody just put on the screen, Gene. This shit, you can't make this enough. Shout out to one joyful, man.
What
Shout out to
happened?
one joyful, man. Jermaine Jackson's assistant is Lot, who went to Michael Jackson's trial. Appreciate that one, joyful. Y'all want me to
What?
come back on vacation, man. Gene, what you think about her being? That's Ashley Austin's mama, the same woman that was in the bed when Kim died. This woman on the screen did not call 911. Now we got a paperclip in the crowd telling us that she is Jermaine Jackson's assistant. All right, Gene, you got the flow, man.
Man, listen here. I don't know what to do with it when I got it. But my whole thing about it is this, man. We as people got to understand that Holly weird is just what we say. It's Holly weird. And they get away with a lot of shit that it eventually takes years to catch up with it. When they catch up with it, you understand, they find out and they find themselves in situations like, oh boy, we found out all his weird shit that's going on. Now, to get back to what you're saying is that these people all deal with the same people. They had the same doctors, they had the same dentists, they had the same. So if anything go wrong, you understand, they're able to have some kind of paper trail that they look out for each other, and they call the same cops. You know, they had the same cops, the same people that come around there, and they all in it about the money.
Facts.
Michael Jackson, how's this doctor giving this motherfucker what you call that, anesthesia every day, and nobody, the pharmacist, nobody's picking up on the fact that he's getting anesthesia every day.
Facts.
Every day.
Hey,
Who?
Gene, I think my bad for cutting you off, Gene. Look like somebody answering your question, Gene. Gene, you asked a good question, but somebody saying that, bro, deep tissue massages is a no-no when you have pneumonia. Gene, you got the flow. It's on the screen. You got the flow, Gene.
Okay, let me see what they're saying.
It's on the
I
screen.
can't see
Shout
it.
out to Miss Groovy, man. Appreciate that, Miss Groovy.
I had a cup. I had pneumonia a couple of times, and deep tissue massage is a no-no. If you are taking about, if you're talking about, or what you saying? If you're talking about cupping, is a type of massage to break up the muscles, but never deep tissue massage. But in the report, it said deep tissue massage.
That's what it said.
That's what it
That's
said
what
in
it
the.
said.
So what we only going by now, if she was coupling, whatever the case was may be, somebody asked them questions. Yo, what was you doing for Kim? What happened to Kim? And if somebody say I gave her a deep tissue massage, then that's what they did, because we can only go by the facts in which it is printed in the report. And nobody redacted whatever was said in the report. They said that it was deep tissue massage, so that's what we have to go with, deep tissue massage. And if
Now
that
watch
is
this,
not,
Gene. Another thing too. My bad for cutting you off again.
bruh,
Gene, can you read the screen? Because the deep tissue massage, that's what moves poison around. I believe that Ashley Austin is a professional when it comes to massages because she flew in and left right when Kim died. She came in on the 12th, Kim died on the 15th. Everybody was already there. Kim had been there getting her shots. She came in and left, and she was in the bed when Kim died. And then she left at 8 in the morning. What do you think about this deep tissue massage? Because that's gonna be how we solve Kim's murder is these massages. Let's go.
well, I think that if they know that's a no-no, and um that was a part of the thing by giving a deep tissue massage, I think that's enough right there to say there may have been some foul play regarding her, because it's a no-no to give deep tissue massage. So now the doctors and the people that can open up the case would have to say, well, why were they giving a deep tissue massage when we know that is not allowed in giving deep tissue massage? So now
Facts.
let's open up the case and see what's the reason for that. You understand? And now,
Hmm.
if they come to the conclusion, I think that knowing that somebody gave somebody a deep tissue massage would be enough to see. Let's see if something happened or some medically went wrong. I know for a fact this happened because I spoke to the people before, and I think I've even told you that when Kim died, that nobody was allowed. They put security on a dead body that night. Nobody was allowed to go in that funeral home where Kim was at. They had 24 hours security on a dead body.
Facts. That's facts. Now watch this, Gene. I got on the screen. Now, gang, this is what I want y'all to do, gang. I have on the screen Kim's autopsy report. Now, I'm not gonna go deep into it. We just gonna look at the deep tissue massage. Look at the third line, gang. On the evening of 11/14, this is right before Kim died. And remember, after she got this deep tissue massage by Ashley, Ashley laid in the bed with Kim. So after this massage, Kim died, y'all. Gang, look at it. It says 11/14/2018. Kim died on 11/15 that morning. She left at 8 in the morning, gang. The following morning at approximately 8:30, the goddaughter awoke, observed Kim sleeping, did not attempt to arouse Kim, and left for work. You showed up on 11/12. You gave Kim a deep tissue massage on 11/14. She died 5 hours later, and you went to work at 8:30 in the morning. Say it one more time, Gene. One more time. If you're in the crowd listening to the paperwork part, I'm going to say it one more time. I ain't going to say it no more. Ashley Austin showed up on 11/12, gave Kim a deep tissue massage on 11/14. Kim died 5 hours later, and she left at 11:30 in the morning. And they didn't call 911 until 11:30. Kim, look, the woman left at 8:30 after they killed Kim, allegedly. They didn't call 911 until 3 hours later. They was
And
stealing Kim's shit.
now,
Now, I'm not going to go deep into it. When I
check it
come
out.
back off
Check it out.
vacation, I'm going to break it down how they stole all Kim's shit.
Hey, paperwork.
Go ahead. You got it, Gene.
Now check this shit out, man. What time was Kim supposed to take her medication?
That's a good question.
And who
That's
was
a fucking
instructed
good
to
question,
make
Gene.
sure? You know what I'm saying? Because why would Ashley leave not knowing that Kim took her medication, and what time did Kim take her medication? And
Come
now the
on.
autopsy report will show how much medicine was in her system at death and what medicine was in her system.
Facts. Come on.
Now,
Come on.
the doctor that
Let me
came
see.
in,
Same that. Oh, okay. Shout out. So left out too. Shout out to you. You ain't got a PS5 like mine. Appreciate that.
that's crazy,
Come
man.
on. And Gene, I'm gonna tell you something. Gene, I'm not gonna show the paperwork tonight, but Gene, did you know that all her shit was missing? Cell phone, her fucking laptop. Look,
Yeah.
when they went in her room, they showed you everything that was in her room, Gene. I got the paperwork. Everything was missing, Gene. They took all
Right.
Kim's shit.
And you know, any woman that has a child and children, especially girls, they're gonna keep their cell phone right
Facts.
next to their bed.
Facts. Facts. They took out Kim's shit. Now watch this. When they pulled up, Gene, watch this. When they pulled up, Gene, the coroner, not the coroner, when the coroner pulled up, the doctor was standing with P. Diddy. How did P. Diddy, Corey Gamble, and all them, and the doctor, how they beat the fucking coroner there? The coroner, like, when we pulled up, we ran into the doctor. What? The doctor was there? Hold on. So they left at 8:30 in the morning. They left Kim in the bed, and they called at 11:30, 3 hours later. So what was y'all doing for that whole 3 hours? That's just like Angie Stone. On Angie Stone case, Lethal was missing 2 hours. If you look at the Kim Porter case, they missing 3 hours, y'all. Remember, they left at 8:30 in the morning. Kim was in the bed. I swear to God, Kim was already dead, gang. They called 911 3 hours later at 11:30. Come on, gang. 3 hours. It took y'all 3 hours to figure out that Kim was dead? Come on, Lala. What the fuck was you doing, Lala? For 3 hours, what was you doing, Lala? 3 hours. Come on, Gene. They tripping, Gene. They think we crazy.
Yeah, they want to believe that, brother. They really want to believe that. And then they don't think that they got people out here. See, what happens is that, and this is the problem that they're having, you got people like yourself who do investigative journalism, and they take these autopsy reports, they review it, and then we give it to the public at hand. We give it to the people from the paperwork party. We give it to people on the internet, and then those people sit back and they formulate their own ideology of what actually happened. And
Facts.
we're no longer going with this bullshit that the news media, the regular news media, and these doctors want to feed us, because it's a lot of people that we know now that have died feloniously behind bullshit in this industry, y'all. I made it to the crib, man, so now I'm stable.
Already glad you made it to the crib, man.
Well, thank you, man. Thank
You got the flow.
you. Yeah, so you know that's the whole thing right now, and that's why they having issues. That's why they having problems, because now we're formulating shit and bringing it up and bringing it to the public, and the public can sit back there and say, "Oh, that shit really happened like that," or "It didn't happen that way." There's no way that the coroner is there, Corey Gamble is there, way before
Ah!
uh,
Wait,
uh, the fucking police department. They was probably there
Gene, but
before
look
the
what they
police.
did, Gene. Look at the screen. Gene, they tried to blot out the doctor's name in the first report. We had to get the report again to get his name. Gene, why would you blot out the doctor's name? That motherfucker wasn't supposed to be on the scene. It
Mm-hmm.
said, I spoke with Dr. Farzan at the scene. What was he doing there, Gene? How the fuck did he beat everybody there? Go ahead,
Because they
Gene.
probably because Puff probably told, or somebody probably told, you'll call her doctor so he could talk to the coroner. So he's the fixer.
He beat everybody there.
Huh?
Wait a minute, G, hold on. Then they blotted his name out, G. So you look through the whole document, his name is gone. But guess what? You know Paperwork Party got that name. Soon as I got his name, I dropped it. The whole world contacted me to my, hey, that's Kanye West doctor. That's the same one they called the police on Kanye West.
So he's a psychiatrist and a medical doctor?
Facts. And bro, watch this. Who the fuck, can anybody in the crowd tell me who called a doctor? If Cheryl Fox and Lala was in the house when Kim died and Ashley left, who called the doctor? How did the doctor beat everybody there? Because the doctor wasn't there, gang. Who called the doctor? They called the doctor before they called 911.
That's what I wanted to know. I
want to know who called the doctor. I think Lala called the doctor. Let me see. Massage therapy is not good for pneumonia. Come on, Anitra.
What she said when she called the doctor? Hey, doc, got him.
Bro, the autopsy report say when we made it to the scene, the first motherfucker we ran into was Dr. Farzan. Gene, think about this, Gene. I'm gonna tell you some real shit, Gene. This right here almost made me cry too. I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. This almost made me cry. What?
You got emotional?
Bro, I almost cried. I'm finna tell you what almost made me cry, Gene. I'm finna tell you, bro.
Wait. You got it to keep sweat moment or something?
Man, I cried on the Kim Porter case, but this one almost made me cry like the. Think about this, Gene. And you laughing right now, but think about this, Gene. Watch this. Think about this, Gene. Let's say that somebody you love was dead on the scene, okay? And you knew it was a murder, but when the police got there and the coroner got there, it was a doctor standing right there saying, oh, everything's okay. It was a natural death. She's been sick for 2 weeks. She has pneumonia. Gene, that shit almost made me cry. Because think about it, bro. Dr. Farzan was there. That's why they didn't investigate it as a homicide, because he lied and said everything was cool, bro. Think about that. If somebody's on the scene dead, why not let them come in and investigate it as a homicide?
See, that's where the problem goes wrong at, because when the coroner and them come there, they don't supposed to listen to nobody. They supposed to do an independent investigation and from their own conclusion decide what the cause of death for. First of all, she's a black woman in Hollywood. If a white guy gonna say it, no disrespect to my Caucasian people and the whole 9 yards, but if a white doctor is gonna say that she died of natural causes, the coroner gonna go automatically say, okay, that's her doctor, he knows, we'll get whatever information we need, case closed, wrapped up, natural causes, instead of doing an independent investigation like they're supposed to do.
Now, gang.
And I don't want to be seen as a racist or somebody that's, looking at that point, but that's how it is.
Now watch this. I broke this on the show, gang. My bad for cutting you out, Big J. Broke this on the show. Now watch this, gang. I broke this on the show. This is very important. When you leave tonight, I want you to understand what I'm about to show you. Okay? Whenever the detective showed up on the scene, his name was Detective David Petit. If you remember me, gang, calling David Petit on the phone, if you remember the phone call between me and the detective on the Kim Porter case, we had 3 phone calls. Just say, I remember. I'm looking at the crowd right now. I'm finna break something down for Big G. Big G may already know this. I want y'all to just say, I remember in the crowd. If you remember when I talked, shout out to Marie, man. Marie remembers. I had 3 phone conversations with the detective. His name was David Petit. 3 phone conversations with the detective, all right? And we got those phone conversations online, gang. Shout out to the gang, man. Appreciate y'all. Now, watch this. Now, Think about this, gang. When Detective David Petit showed up on the scene of Kim Porter, he was met by Dr. Farzan and P. Diddy. P. Diddy and Dr. Farzan met David Petit at the scene. Now, that's when I made a joke and said the reason that the detectives got to the scene late because he was waiting on his cash app to go through. Because he was late. The last people to make it to Kim Porter's scene was the detectives. The homicide detective was the last people to make it to Kim Porter. P. Diddy was there. Kamora Simmons was there. Corey Gamble was there. Dr. Farzan was there. Detective David Petit was the last one to make it to the scene. Now watch this, gang. I'm finna tell y'all some real shit. I want y'all to flood the crowd with no foul play, no investigation. I'm finna let y'all hear what what the homicide detective said. When the homicide detective pulled up to the scene of Kim Porter, the first thing he said was, "We will not investigate."
Contact LAPD homicide with the doctor. We do not see any foul play at this point, so we'll just keep in contact with the doctor based upon his investigation.
And how do you rule that out so quickly when it comes to foul play?
No one's ruling out anything at this point. The cause of death is just undetermined because we don't know the cause of death. There's no obvious signs of death upon examining the decedent.
Where the victim was found in bed and on the floor, or how it happened?
She was found in her bedroom upstairs.
In bed or just on the
in bed? In bed.
The call came in at what time this morning to you? Do you know?
I don't have that time with me right now.
And when you arrived, Miss Porter was dead at the scene?
Yes.
There was no resuscitation or any attempts made at that point then?
She had already been pronounced by the time that we were notified.
And the person that told you about this, did they tell you how long she had been dead at that point?
Yes, we have spoken to everybody inside the house, and we are working on trying to find out the last time that anybody actually observed her alive.
Okay. Was P. Diddy home at the time of her death, or just here when you got here?
I can't comment on that.
What about the children? They were here. We've seen them coming in and out of the house. They were at home as well?
I don't believe the children were home at the time.
Okay. As far as the LAPD is concerned, this goes now to the coroner.
Well, LAPD will keep an open investigation as an undetermined death. We're not investigating it as a homicide by any means at this point. It's just undetermined until we get the ruling from the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office based upon their investigation.
Our news chopper saw Mr. Combs speaking with your detectives. Was that just sort of pro forma, just a matter of getting information from him, and was he cooperative at this time?
Mr. Combs was extremely cooperative and obviously very upset. We had basic questions for him for us to be able to conduct our investigation.
So he was willing, cooperative, and how would you describe his demeanor right now at this point?
He's very upset, and which is understandable. He's extremely cooperative with us, and our hearts go out to him and his family.
Again, hold on. If you got a detective showing up saying, "No foul play, no investigation," Kim never had a chance. What do you mean our hearts go out to his family? P. Diddy was there to take all the cell phones and all the, that's why nobody had a cell phone. That's why Cheryl's running the streets on my call 911. They took everybody's cell phones and they took the laptops. By the time homicide got there, P. Diddy had everything. And you talking about we send our condolences? We not gonna do an investigation, no foul play? How the hell you mean no foul play when you never did an investigation? Gang, one of the biggest things that I hate about this case, okay? One of the biggest things that I hate about this case, gang, I hate the fact that they never did a homicide investigation. Kim never had a homicide investigation, gang. I hate that so much. Kim deserved a homicide investigation. When Detective David Petit showed up at the scene of Kim Porter, the first thing came out of his mouth was no foul play. How can you say no foul play when you only been there 5 minutes? You was there 5 minutes and you said no foul play. If you would have told everybody to turn over their cell phones, turn over the laptops, we're going to investigate this, we would know that P. Diddy, Ashley Austin, Dallas Austin, and Lala were involved with the demise of Kim Porter, allegedly. But since you didn't do an investigation, since you said no foul play, now the paperwork party has to figure out what happened to Kim Porter. I really need your help. Yeah, money talk. Shout out to Valentine. Gene, I need your help, Gene.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Gene,
I'm listening.
no foul play, Gene. What's up with that?
Well, see, you say that we needed a homicide investigation. We needed an investigation, period.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And that's not done. His statement should have been that we have not had time to investigate anything, whether it's a foul play or whether it's not. Somebody being upset and he said visibly upset of that Kim had passed and everything like that. Shit. Anybody, he's not a good actor, but he know how to act.
Gene, let me ask you a question. Check this out, Gene. This guy stepped on the scene. Everybody was already there. Detective David Petit was late, and he's giving an interview to the media saying no foul play. Gene, why is he saying no foul play 5 minutes on the scene, Gene? Can you help me with that one, bro? That's what's fucking me up. That's why I say I almost cried, my nigga, because how the fuck are you gonna say no foul play when you only been there 5 minutes?
I don't even know, bro. I couldn't even tell you how he could do that. But what I can tell you is that these guys out there, are a lot of those detectives, a lot of those people are bought and sold by the Hollywood elites. And it appeared to be that he is one of those individuals that may be allegedly bought and sold. I don't understand where, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't understand where the paperwork and where the stuff is at, and how it's gotten to the point where it's at like that. But that is the situation. Hold on, man.
Nah, you good. Shout out to my boy Gene. Now, gang, watch this, gang. I told you I wasn't gonna hold y'all long, gang. We 2 hours and 20-something minutes in. Look, I'm on vacation right now. I had to come in with my boy Gene and drop some knowledge to y'all real quick, gang. Now, look, this the deal, gang. I'm on vacation. I'm gonna try to come back next week. I got some brand new information to drop about Lala, about Ashley Austin, and about what went on with Kim Porter. Remember, we turned a lot of information over to the FBI already. Shout out to Al B. Sure. He know about it. Okay? That goes with Whitney Houston, too. That's why Ray J mad at me. All right, gang? So when I come back off of vacation for season 7, it's going down, gang. Another thing, too, gang, I got a brand new studio I'm building right now. I got a brand new season 7 studio being built. Now, if I come back next week and my studio is not finished, then I'll go live in my old studio, which is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful studio. All right. I'll go live in the old studio. I ain't tripping, but I got a brand new studio being built. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna use both studios. I think I'll use both studios. I use the old one and I use the season 7 studio, but it's about to go down. Look, I'm on their ass now. Now we got the Diddy trial going on. It's paperwork party network at gmail.com. Shout out to Michael 2025. My email is paperworkpartynetwork at gmail.com. Send it to me, man, whatever you got. Hey, shout out to Kid, man. I had to pop up, man. I had to pop up real quick. Gang, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Me and Gene had to show up to let y'all know what happened to Kim Porter. Shout out to Whitney Houston. Rest in peace to Whitney Houston. Rest in peace to Kim Porter. Rest in peace to Angie Stone. I appreciate, if you in the Angie Stone sector, appreciate you holding it up while I'm gone. All right. Shout out to everybody in the Angie Stone sector holding it up. All right, my return. Shout out to Babe Ruth, man. Happy birthday to Babe Ruth. Shout out to Babe Ruth, man. Today Babe Ruth birthday. All right, so it's going down. Yeah, I did call to the text. Shout out to A Love Cares. I will let y'all hear that phone call when I come back. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna call his ass back. We're gonna have a fresh phone call. I do have a phone call with the detective, and he said he was on vacation. I told his ass up. Allegedly, I was on his ass, y'all. Y'all, shout
Whoa,
out to A Love. I know you
whoa,
remember that phone call.
whoa, whoa,
No
whoa.
Diddy, no Diddy, nigga. I'm gonna get you, my nigga. No Diddy, no Diddy. Boy, yo, it's like
Woo.
your ears. You got some nasty. You need to clean your ears out, Gene. You only heard nasty stuff. You didn't hear nothing good I said tonight, nigga.
Yo, man,
Nothing good. Happy
yo,
Father's Day to everybody, man. I had to
I
jump
want to
in.
add. I want to add this, and this is important. Yo, listen
Go
here,
ahead.
y'all. Check this out. To hear about the violence in which is portraying in this P. Diddy trial, to hear all the violence things, whether it's physical, emotional, financial, the violence that this man has created through these women's lives. You don't think that Kim Porter case should be opened back up because he may have created some violence against her?
Facts. Facts.
That's why it's
Facts.
so important to get this conviction, because then it'll open up a can of worms, that may be leading to some other things that we need justice for.
And Gene,
It's a food for thought, y'all.
Gene, I'm so glad you said that, Gene, because watch this. Just think about this, gang. Listen to what Gene just said, which is 100% we behind it. And then listen at this, Gene. They never investigated it with foul play. Gene, Gene, it was never an investigation.
I'm here. I'm listening. Hello? You went off.
Jermaine Jackson was fucking. Shout out to One Choice, man. Oh my God. We about to get it in. Season 7 finna go down. Shout out to One Joyful. Send me all that One Joyful. So Lala was fucking Jermaine Jackson. Oh my God. Oh, it's going down for season 7. Man. Shout out to One Joyful, man. Appreciate the donation. Appreciate you, One Joyful in the house, man. Appreciate you supporting the paper party tonight. This morning. Daytime. All right, it's going down. Gene, we about to get up out of here, man, real quick, man. What you want to say to the crowd before we get up out of here, man? You know I got to get back on my vacation, man. Appreciate that, Lethal, man. I'm in the house tonight. You got the last word, Gene.
Yo, enjoy your vacation, man. For the people out here in the chat, man, thank you for your support and your continued support. Thank you for all the inspiration that y'all give us in order to do what we be doing, and the strength. And for all you haters, keep fucking hate. That's because your life is miserable. You understand? Because your life is miserable. It was a quote that I can't really think of, but is that, it goes something like, hating hoes. It said, hoes don't hate, but hating hoes hate.
With that said, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I love you so much, man. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Shout out to Gene, man. Gene, I'm out of here, man.
Yes, sir.
I'll see y'all in a minute, man. Next week, I may be back. It may be a month. We'll see
Yo,
what
we
they
going
say,
out? We
Gene.
going out with your song, or we going out with my song?
Man, we going out with your song, man. We got to do Gene's song, man. We got to do Gene's song, man. Y'all know we got to do Gene's song.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Let's go.
Start the show then, Gene. People been waiting on you all day.
I'm just gonna wait till everybody come in.
Why you gotta wait, man? Just start the show. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, come one, come all. Yeah. He in here. Yo, Gene. I see y'all coming in. We got Dr. DeCosta. You got Pretty Gangster. The Deacon's daughter. now. Lucky Lefty, Bigum, all your moderators, Christio, Todd. Oh, they flooding in. The Dream Master. I see him now.
Yeah, come and be a member, y'all. On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show. Gene be talking that real shit. Yo, we gotta go through that.
Yeah, this J Prince down, huh? What's going on? What's up with it, J Prince? Alright, this paperwork party, man. I seen you was on my Instagram today. Paperwork party, all on you. Paperwork party, all on you.
The Gene Deal Show, paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. It's getting looser and looser. Got some exclusive for losers. They on my Instagram daily. They mad cause paperwork and Gene under paper. They gon' hate me. So get your membership, subscribe and hit the like button. Best content on YouTube. We ain't doing this shit for nothing. Come on. Hit the Cash App, PayPal, or hit the super chats. Relax and tune in. We about to get it.
Yeah, come and be a member, y'all. On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. That's on that Gene Deal Show. Paperwork a producer. My boy Gene Deal, man. Paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. Paperwork the producer. Paperwork the producer. Paperwork the producer. That's on that Gene Deal Show. Lego. Yeah.